The O's logo on the front. Add this giveaway to your collection of one-of-a-kind Orioles swag and enjoy an action-packed evening of Orioles baseball. Buy your tickets today at Orioles.com/tickets.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, so you don't have to haggle at self-checkout.
$10.99.
I'll give you $7.
$10.99.
$8.
Calling for assistance.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Right now we have GMC 1500 Elevation 0.9% or $78.50 off. That truck also has $359 lease special. For Buick, we got the all-new Enclave. It's beautiful. It's big. It can handle all of your luggage, kids, towing, anything. Brown & Wood Buick GMC, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here. The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right it almost feels wrong. Because right now you can get huge savings on their most popular models, including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe hybrid models, or go all-electric and choose from America's most awarded EV lineup, like the breakthrough Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6 sedans. So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details. Tom Pelissero back in for Rich Eisen today. You guys have guilted me into really knocking out a lot of the things on the checklist of 80s and 90s movies I had missed.
It's not about guilting you. It's about trying to improve your life, your quality of life.
But Tel Tufo in particular is just so horrified when I say certain movies that I haven't seen.
It sickens me.
There was a clip probably 2-3 years ago, one of the first times I hosted, where I ran through my top 5. The last one on that list I handled last night, which was Jaws.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, but
I watched it on the plane.
On like an 8-inch
screen. I was
screen,
sending you guys photos of the movie.
I do like when you do that, though. Like, we know
keeps us informed.
When Tom is traveling, because he'll send us a picture of the back of the seat screen of the movie he's watching, and it's just like, what?
Shot vertically to make clear how small the screen is.
And my first comment was, on the plane?
I didn't have headphones. I didn't think I had headphones, so I asked, and then there's some turbulence, so I got them late. Jaws is 2 hours and 8 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
I got the headphones with 2 hours and 1 minute left on the flight, so I'm like, this is probably going to get interrupted. So indeed, I get there, and Dreyfus is going down in the cage, and then they're like, all right, we're going to need your seats back up into the upright and locked position.
So you didn't finish it.
And I'm just like...
So in Tom's version...
But in my head, I'm like, what are the odds the Shark's going to win? I think I know how this ends. I think I got it. So...
Smile, you...
It was an enjoyable movie. A lot of nudity in the first 5 minutes for a PG movie on a plane, by the way.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers high-quality supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product specialists who have the knowledge and experience to answer your toughest questions. Plus, their commitment to being your safety partner can help you keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Oh, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66? Wait, are these rubber scores from last week?
She needs to hire new lab technicians so she can bounce back into her old self.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our matching platform lets you spend less time searching and more time connecting with candidates. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! It's time to plunder some serious savings at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram during the Make This the Summer event. Set sail in a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn and save 15% below MSRP. That's a treasure chest worth over $9,000 in total savings. Or conquer the road in a mighty 2024 Ram 2500 with $4,500 in bonus cash, plus an extra $1,500 loyalty bonus for qualified Buccaneers. Drive a little, save a lot. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where legends save big.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
There's nothing like holding a freshly grilled Jersey Mike's cheesesteak. It's even better than holding a winning $1 million lottery ticket. For starters, Uncle Sam takes half. Then you buy some useless stuff, like a tiny suit of armor for your cat. And before you know it, your sister's cousins and Uncle Frankie come knocking on your door for handouts. Bing, bang, boom, you're back to zero. So if you want to play a winning number, order a number 17 Mike's Famous Philly. Freshly grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey-o.
And we got left side.
Strong
side.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Yeah. Flip that, Shirley.
Got a little taco meat on my chest.
I pay for AI. I can't help it. I mean, that was before I was medicated, man.
What? I don't know. It was not my idea.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1. In Washington, we're on 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. And man, we have a ton of content for you there, including a little bit of a scrimmage recap from Saturday. We talked to Blake Harrell, Caden Hauser, and Jamarlee Riddle following Saturday's scrimmage. You can find that at Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. We have the latest comments from ECU defensive coordinator Josh Aldridge. That is available on Pirate Radio TV as well, as he spoke to the media following today's practice. We got my chat with Brian Bailey. We'll soon have my chat with Aundrae Allison, who, folks, he's a new regular on Mondays here on Pirate Radio. We'll talk to the former Pirate receiver today and every Monday throughout this football season. So we got that and a whole lot more available now. The whole Naylor Show, the Danny Beal Show, and everything you love. Brian Bailey Show as well on Pirate Radio TV. And we will be with you on Pirate Radio TV for the next 3 hours, talking Pirate football, NFL, and a whole lot more coming up on today's show. We'll have our scrimmage recap, tell you what we saw very briefly on Saturday, and you'll hear the interviews we conducted as well. Also, coming up on today's show, Aundrae Allison, as I mentioned, Brian Bailey will join us, and our buddy Bo Batts to talk about some Pitt County Girls Softball League fall ball, golf tournament coming up, and plenty of dad jokes. Hopefully, Bo keeps it clean on this Monday. We got a crew here today, a new batch of interns learning the ropes for this fall football season, including Jackson, Ava, and Abigail. Her first day here at Pirate Radio. Shirley Rhodes is in the house. Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone. The big dog, Glenn Griffin. And to my left, we have left side.
Strong side. Popping a top on this Monday with some chili water.
A chili water on a Monday sounds good to me as well. I've just about taken down one can for the day. Chandler, we are wearing big hats.
Very big hats. And a hat that finally fits my head.
Chandler, that joke has been said. We're gonna get it in. Joel got it in. A hat that finally fit Chan's head, and hey, you look great.
Yeah, when we opened the box and got these out, I was like, "Oh God, here come the fat head jokes." So,
yeah, these are fun. A little morale boost from Jonathan. I was thinking about sitting out, maybe holding out from this year, doing pre and post game, but this hat has brought me back in. I'm all in now.
They always bring me back in
for the 2025 season. Yeah, got the big hats rolling, and noggin balls. If y'all want a big hat,
that sounds like the ice cream Haagen-Dazs.
It does, Chandler. Did you bring any ice cream?
I did not.
Some ice cream would be good right now. But yeah, looking good, feeling good on this Monday. Speaking of chili water, we'll check in with the chili water chat gang. Robert says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Robert. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Hello.
Help the bear!
Jerry says, we are the chili water chat gang. Yes, you are. PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Daniel says 17 days away.
Dwayne Harris days away until ECU football?
Dwayne Harris days away on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. Jamie says if Chandler keeps his face down, he looks like a little kid. He is our little boy here in the Pirate Radio studios. John Moody said BB laugh. Do we have that? He said also good SVG pick clip. Dog of the day goes 3-0 last Thursday. Every Thursday we'll have our dog of the day presented by the Doghouse Tavern in Ayden. And we are 6 of our last 6. The boys are rolling. Great job preseason wise with Chandler picking the Baltimore Ravens. They rarely lose in the preseason. J-Bone had the Browns beating the Panthers as his pick. I had SVG winning the race on Sunday. Win, win, win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what.
And you win when you go to the Doghouse Tavern.
That is correct. We've got... That's it for the Chili Water Chat game. Joel says we're looking like the kids in Little League with hats that just don't quite fit yet. Ellerby has joined us. Ellerby, we had a fun time unboxing the big hats.
I hate I missed the unboxing.
It is available on social media.
Oh, man, I can't wait to go back and see your natural reaction.
Man.
But, I know that one may be a little big for you. That one fits you perfectly, though, Chandler.
It's right on time.
It is. I mean, that's like, it fits right to the other ones in your office, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the hat rack that I have, I can just put this right there on it. But tip of the cap to you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I had a birthday, so I wanted to get you guys a gift.
Thank you.
So that's
the reverse Troy D. Very nice.
Exactly. I just wanted to do something a little different, but I thought those hats would be a good fit, and they look great. They really do.
Good, like centerpieces, or I think it's just good to have around, even if they're not on our heads.
I think you guys cruising around like Free Boot Friday, and Chandler at the Pirate Radio tailgate zone, doing the tailgate report with you. I mean, it's kind of like y'all can connect through like. You know how the pitchers have like the thing in their ear, now? So
I do.
Hold on, clips coming in.
I feel more connected to you than ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's like y'all's Beavis and Butthead connection right there. It's like purple and black.
Awesome stuff. I like it. All right, Ellerby. Pirate Radio news. What do we got going on?
Pirate Radio news, man. We have a ton of exciting things going on. Of course, the kickoff party is 24 days away, so people are starting to flood the website, pr927fm.com, and buying the tickets for $10. Remember, the $10 when you buy tickets to the Pirate Radio party that night, one, you're going to have an awesome time because the main event band's going to be playing. We're going to have a lot of great Pirates in the building, some former players, and but all the money from the ticket sales goes to support the scholarship in memory of the voice, Jeff Charles. We have a endowed scholarship in his name at the School of Communication at East Carolina, and then also we have a scholarship for his daughter's memory at the ECU School of Nursing, Heather Amperty. So the money from the ticket sales go to those two great scholarships at ECU, honoring two great people and people that are very close to us. So go to pr927fm.com and get those tickets. 24 days away for the party, 17 days away before the Pirates and the Pack. Excited about our game day coverage this year. Got a lot of great new team members. Part of the WAC Pack we have at Pirate Radio here. There's going to be on the Bud Light pregame tailgate and also the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. So excited for our 23rd year as the voice of the Pirate Nation. And then later this week, we have some exciting news. We're going to be unveiling a new toy here at Pirate Radio. So we're excited about the rollout of a new toy here at Pirate Radio. Not these two new awesome hats,
but things that our listeners can take advantage of.
I think something our listeners are going to be really excited about. So we got that, and then some other exciting news that we're going to be announcing in September about some things going on in 2026. So a lot of things happening here at the Voice of the Pirate Nation, thanks to you guys and the full team. And I see a full team on the other side of Studio B. So lots of cool new faces bringing energy into the building, and just really excited about the football season. I know things are hopping, and I can feel the energy in Greenville as we roll here on August the 11th.
We'll get to some audio on our New Blue Pirate Report in a moment. Terry says, Clip, give me the Sheets report. I did speak to a source who said that the narrative that we are putting out right now when it comes to this football season could be correct, and that is that our offense is going to be good and put up points, and our defense might give up a lot of points. We might be in some shootouts, especially early.
We've had seasons like that before.
Sure.
Ruff and McNeil.
Yeah. Lots of points, but a lot of points on the other side, too.
But I'm hearing that the offense is looking great, and the defense is a little behind that offense right now.
As expected, I guess, with a first-year defensive coordinator. And
well, as expected with all the players we lost
and
on the
I was
defensive side
going
of
to
the
get
ball.
to that point, too.
Well, you didn't get there quick enough.
Dang. But guys,
put your thinking cap on, for crying out loud.
I'm on fire with this thing, man.
Dude, maybe switch. You get the black hat.
Because like when I wear a hat, it does constrict my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
But this allows my brain to expand. So like I feel like
faster.
I'm firing on all cylinders today. You're gonna really have to keep up today, John.
But no, especially losing guys up front. Like I thought you were going to jump ahead of me, but
I've already mentioned this. So
Elijah Morris, you didn't mention their names.
No, I didn't.
Elijah Morris, Deontay Johnson, some other guys up front, but that's huge because they always say it starts up front, and so we lost a lot of veteranship up there, and then once again just kind of tweaking with a new defensive coordinator, and hopefully Blake Harrell and the success he had as a defensive coordinator, he can kind of help. Josh Aldridge, who we talked to today, and we can get to that on our New Blue Pirate Report, kind of get molded into this first year.
But don't you feel like that's the news you want to hear, that the offense is doing well at this point? And because if the defense was shutting down the offense right now,
I'd be worried.
Yeah, I mean, like just your perception as a football fan and football person, it's like. That's kind of what you want the vibe you want to be able to hear, because it's like everybody always think. I mean, everybody says defense wins championships, but everybody wants to everybody's like, well, gosh, let's just score 50. Let's outscore the other team. But I think if the offense was really kind of struggling right now, and the unknown at quarterback was the question mark and everything, I think everybody would be a lot more panic-stricken 17 days away from kickoff.
I'm with you. I agree with that. But
may not be right, but I mean, it's just the vibe is more positive when the offense is the lead.
And that is seems to be the case right now anyway, and hopefully things can get fine-tuned when it comes to the defense before we go to Raleigh to take on the Wolfpack. We'll have to reach out to a Raleigh source this week and get the NC State side of things. Want to know what's going on in their camp, because I feel like they too should be clicking on offense with Bailey back at quarterback, Smothers back at running back,
Smothers at running back,
Smithers,
Waylon Smithers. I do feel like that they might be similar to us right now when it comes to offense, maybe ahead of the defense, but we'll find out what they have to say when we speak to them. All right. Let's get a clean commercial cut, and we'll come back and hear a lot of this audio on our New Blue Pirate Report. Ellerby, anything else Pirate Radio-wise we need to know about?
Go to pr927fm.com. You can read all the pirate news you ever want to consume right there. We have a great team of people that are killing it with content on the new website, pr927fm.com, and then click on the ad to buy your tickets to the Pirate Radio Party.
You've heard killing them with kindness. We kill them with content. Big news today, Trey Savage getting bumped up to AAA. The Toronto Blue, remember we talked about this last year, Chandler, Pirates in the postseason. Blue Jays are first place in the AL East. Do they make the call up? Maybe some postseason Savage this year?
Yeah.
Need an extra arm for the postseason run?
It's be right. Hoffman got the win last night for the Blue Jays on Sunday.
There you go. Maybe two Pirates in the postseason for the same team.
Savage in AAA, and then AA coming up on this show, right?
Aundrae Allison.
How about that?
And Double B.
Man, do we have a double C?
Where is Chris Corciani?
Who could be our double C? And I was also thinking this, maybe the next segment, just for looks, for our YouTube audience, and maybe to get the numbers up, maybe y'all should do the segment with the hats backwards. Have you tried that yet?
Wow.
I wonder. Don't do it quite yet. Save it for after the commercial break. I wonder how would the fellas look with the hats backwards?
People are asking. When we return, our New Blue Pirate Report and more back with you. Packed edition of Pirate Radio Live back after this.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Who let the dogs out? Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live. Who let the dogs out?
This is Holton Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Nailers Show.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dog.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Hey Landon, did you hear the news? Oh yeah, Dowdy Ficklin's getting a Mountain Dew makeover. That's right, the Mountain Dude is coming to get rowdy and dowdy. Please tell me he's bringing that neon green coat. Oh, you know it, and get this, fans can actually win one of those custom coats and get recognized on the field during the ECU Army game on September 25th. No way, you'd look good in one of those, man. No, I think it's got your name all over it. Be on the lookout for Mountain Dew standees at your favorite Mountain Dew retailers. Scan the QR code and you could win your own neon coat and a meet and greet with the dude himself. So mark those calendars, Thursday night, September 25th, ECU vs. Army. Let's paint it Mountain Dew green.
This is ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We can play that on the air.
Hey, Clip, how are you?
So, what is this from? Xavier Leggett.
I guess he was talking to the media after practice, and
what's up, Chandler? How you?
He was just talking about the young DBs, I guess, and I'll have to find it because I deleted it before you said you wanted to play it. But man, he I understand a few of the words that he says, but there's sometimes I don't know how any of these, like, we do quote tweets here at Pirate Radio. Like, I don't know if we'd be able to do Xavier Legette. So I'll try to find
I love it. It just makes me feel home. I don't know. That South Carolina is even tougher to understand than Eastern North Carolina at times. But yeah, Xavier Legette is an all-timer.
It's not a smart move the other night trying to punch the guy with the helmet on.
He tried to punch a guy?
I tried to punch a guy. He talked
in a preseason game?
In a preseason game, man. I got ejected in the first 5 minutes, man.
All right, we'll do. He got ejected from the preseason game?
Him and the other guy.
Man.
Jenkins or whatever his name was for the Browns.
Jenkins. We'll talk some NFL during this 3-hour tour, but right now we'll talk some East Carolina football on our New Blue Pirate Report. Shirley, let's start with Blake Harrell as we talk to him post-scrimmage on Saturday.
It's good to get out here. Yeah, our first time in Dowdy Ficklen this preseason camp for our first scrimmage. We tried to get out here earlier in the week, but it's raining a little bit. Didn't want to tear up the grass. But, just anytime you can get out in Dowdy and know how special this is, and for our players to kind of experience this, it's pretty special. And Coach Steve Shankweiler went through just the history of the stadium last night. Our players got to hear about that and just, what makes this place special. When I told them today, it's like, it's a special place. And that's Greenville, that's East Carolina, that's Pirate Nation, all that. But what really makes it special is your effort and how hard you play. You can make this place light up. And I thought we did a decent job with our effort and our energy today. Obviously, the execution piece isn't quite where we need it to be. It's scrimmage number one. That's kind of what you would expect. Now we got to go build on that. Today was kind of more of a scrimmage back and forth a little bit. Next week when we go back at it, will be more of a game simulation. We'll do a little bit more scenarios instead of just putting the ball down and play. But I thought the guys, for overall, competed really well. Kind of proud of the offense, does some things there. And you would expect that. The offense to be a little bit further ahead of the defense right now because of the continuity there and some guys coming back. But overall, I thought we did some decent things.
Keaton had a big day.
Anytime you got your quarterback back, we talked about it, it's the first time since 21-22, and he's starting to pick up where he left off last season. Just, outstanding young man and really leading. And you can see just calm, cool, and collective out there. Doesn't panic. And most of the things went his way today, so that made it a little easier too.
What impressed you the most in the first scrimmage?
I would say just the effort. On both sides of the ball, you didn't really have a letdown. They kept going at it. And that's hard sometimes when you're at practice all the time and coaches are on the field chasing you and making sure you're running the ball and they're out there with their energy and all of a sudden you make the coaches off the sideline and they quit holding your hand and now you got to go out there and still execute at a high level and still keep your energy and effort up. So I thought that was good. That some of those young D linemen I think continue to impress. Don Mooney, Josiah Dwyer, Evan Powell. I think those three kids, I don't know how many snaps we'll see them from this fall, but those three kids, you can tell they're going to be really good players one day.
How important is it for that effort to be 100% in this type of scrimmage?
That's where we got to start. If you're having to coach effort, you're having to coach energy or attitude, those things, then we're in trouble. But I think that's where it starts, and that's what our culture's got to be about. Nobody plays harder than we do, and that's what we got to lead with. And I tell our players all the time, if somebody turns on the tape, they're not going to talk about what type of scheme you are. They're going to talk about how hard you play the game, how physical you play the game, and that's where we got to start. And that's kind of been what these guys do a really good job at from day one.
What's the biggest difference you've seen from a practice setting to a scrimmage one?
As soon as you get out here, it's kind of as I mentioned just a second ago, just the coaches are off the field and they're no longer going to tell on you, hey, remember this, or don't forget this step, or your alignment here. And now all of a sudden you're looking at the players, they got to do it themselves. So that you kind of get some more, and that's what you got to build toward. Practice kind of gets you ready for scrimmage. Scrimmage kind of gets you ready for a game. And every day it's our jobs as coaches to put them in those situations to build up to a game. And to August 28th.
How much are you looking at NC State versus your own team at this point?
Right now it's about ourselves, us. Our opponent is us every day, and we go at it every day and just build our fundamentals, our culture, the way we play the game. We got about another week of this, of just kind of in camp mode, and then we're trying to turn our focus to the first opponent.
I know Coach Aundrae was. You want to see the tackling. So what did you think about the tackling?
I never think the tackling is good early in the season. Of course, being a defensive coach most of life, I don't know if it'll ever be good enough for me, but we got to improve on that, and hopefully some of that is our offensive players too, making them miss and making guys, not do a good job tackling, and hopefully that's part of it, and I believe it is. But we got to, continue to take the extra step, get our feet to contact, run through contact, keep our eyes up, keep our knees bent, all those things. The other portion of it too is we call it just finishing, and that's hard to do sometimes in practice because you're trying to stay off the ground, keep everybody up for safety issues, and all of a sudden you get in a live situation, game situation, and you want to go finish on the pile or push the pile forward if you're an offensive lineman. So we got to continue to emphasize that. I think that's probably the one takeaway from an effort stand piece that we got to go back and practice a little bit, and that's tough to simulate because of the way you practice and the way you try to get through practice safely.
What position battles more clear today than it seems last week?
I think there's several. The guys on the edge up front, Reem Craig, I thought did a really good job. Jamarly Riddle does a great job in the secondary. Rashid Reason is a corner that just came to us this summer. I think you're starting to see some flashes by him that he could be on the field for us this fall.
Obviously, the kickers kind of going at the end there with the guys distracting them. Has anyone kind of separated in that competition?
That's probably the one position I think we don't have quite separation yet. And that's kind of why I put them under a little pressure there, under the attention of the whole football team. Sometimes you're out here kicking by yourself, nobody's around. That's fairly easy. But you put a little pressure on them there, and they go at it. You get all 150 eyes or whatever it is on them. And I thought they hit the ball well, and they give us a little range, a little bit different than last year. You feel like you got to get inside the 25 or so to be in scoring range. Now I feel like we can back that thing up a little bit. You can hear the sound of it too. It just sounds different when it comes off their foot there.
In terms of growth, just how happy are you with where your team's at from first preseason practice to where you are right now?
I'll never be happy. I mean, that's probably just part of being a coach, and probably your standard and expectations is you're always pushing forward. So I don't know, happy is the right word. I am glad we're going in the right direction and moving in the right direction, but we got a lot of work to get done. We got to keep at it every single day. If we stay the same between now and August 28th, we're in trouble. So we got to go find a way to get better every single day. And these guys have done a pretty good job of going and attacking it. I mean, I think Coach Tess talked about climbing the mountain the other day in our little thought of the day for our staff meeting, and talked about, hey, every single day you're climbing that mountain, and we just got to continue to climb it and keep going and keep rising every single day.
One more question.
Coach, a lot of family members and kids running around at the end of this thing. How important is it to you to not only get better at football, but have that kind of family environment?
I think this is, I learned as I was an assistant coach. I've only been doing this for a short time period, but as an assistant coach, that stuff matters. This stuff is important. Just, having a situation or environment where your kids can come out and your family can come out, and not only for, the coaches, but also for our players. And our players being able to see us being dads and being husbands, and how important that is, and being role models. We're helping these young men on the field, but also off the field, grow up to, be successful in life, and one day they're going to be dads and fathers and husbands. And if we can role model that and demonstrate that, I think that's a good start.
All right, there's Blake Harrell talking football and talking a little life as well. I was not going to throw in that question.
The kids question?
Yeah, because people want to hear about the team and everything, but I knew it would be a good soundbite. But when Malcolm said one question, there was a pause. I was waiting for somebody else to jump in with a football question, but I was like, all right, I'll ask it.
Why not?
And then
here it goes.
It was a good answer. I mean, him saying he wants the. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. But him saying, I want
that's a great question, man.
The players to see us being parents and husbands. I thought that was
role models. Yeah,
I thought that was a good line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great answer. Great question.
Hey, great questions get great answers.
Absolutely. And
that's a great question, man. Cliff, this is what a good host does. This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why, right here, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Nadu. I appreciate that.
Are you going to sprinkle your little fairy dust?
Do we have that, Shirley? I don't think we have that
this football season.
I hope
make it all better.
I hope not.
Make it all better.
If you could find sprinkle magic fairy dust guy though, that it gives me the creeps in a good way. Anything from Blake Harrell there? I mean, we got a kicking competition.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I think right now, and he said that's the position where it's probably the closest. We had Perez last year, but he's facing off against a couple of other guys, and They had the team around them, surrounded those guys, and even were dousing water on them, putting the pressure on, and most of them hit their targets. And I think I might have seen one miss out of all the kicks, but that's going to be very important because we've seen in the past how important the kicking game can be, and so we're going to be keeping an eye out on that this fall camp.
I came away a little less excited than you. Like they made their short ones, but I saw a few misses.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the whole.
What were you paying attention to?
I don't know.
What were you looking at? Did you see a bird flying?
I was watching the family and the kids.
Oh,
and
okay. Is that what
the parents going out there, and I thought about asking that question, but you just beat me to it.
You did
not. People are looking for you to sprinkle your magic fairy dust on this whole thing and make it all better.
Ugh. I feel like he wants my skin.
Well, that's weird.
To make a bodysuit. That's not a good way to treat your listeners. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's not a good way to treat your listeners.
Joel says, any bang-ups from scrimmage? What's a bang-up?
Any bang-ups?
Any bang-ups? I assume you mean injuries.
Bye-bye.
See, of course, we didn't get to see the scrimmage. We get to see the last 10 minutes, basically kicking.
Third and fourth string guys.
No kickers were hurt. No bang-ups during that part. So, I don't know. John was watching a feather in the wind, says Jamie. A little feather in the wind.
I'm like a kid, so like in Little League, like these kids like do T-ball. They're out. They're out there in the outfield playing with like the dandelions and all that kind of stuff, like doing the imagination like swings and stuff. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's hear from ECU quarterback Caden Hauser. What's up, Caden?
Looked like you had a big day out there. How comfortable were you?
I felt comfortable for sure. Just felt like I was in rhythm. Felt like I was in control. Just everything from fall camp to the start of it, from summer, just putting in the reps, and then this is our first scrimmage going on to be able to do on the real practice field, putting the ball down and going and be able to play. Just felt really good. Felt like the offense was moving.
What impressed you the most about the offense around you today?
I feel like just everyone knowing their assignment. I don't think we had a lot of MAs today. I feel like everyone knew what to do, and then we executed. I feel like the biggest part was execution. Not a lot of penalties, in my opinion. Still got to clean some stuff up, but I thought today overall was a good day.
How important is it to just have an inter-squad scrimmage before the regular season starts?
It's so big. I mean, it's the closest thing you can do to playing a national game. So just being able to do that and practice against our really good defense, it just prepares us so much. So, yeah.
Has camp started to become a grind yet, or is that still down the road?
I mean, I've had a lot of fun. It's definitely been a grind. Just the long days being here, working out, stuff like that, meetings. But being able to do it here in Greenville with my teammates and stuff, just being in the locker room, like it's been great.
Kate, any individuals or position groups on defense that are giving you trouble?
Man, our front seven's pretty good, man. I mean, we had lost some guys last year, but just the guys that are returning, we had some fits of just running the ball. It's kind of hard to run on 3rd and 1 and 3rd and short. So those guys have been really stepping up for sure.
Brandon Jacquez, Power 5 guy. I mean, what's he kind of been like for you as a receiver?
Man, he's a burner. He can take the top off for sure. But I mean, he's really good. He's a really smart guy. Know what he's doing. And he's just a guy that's in a one-on-one. You're going to want to take him every day. So yeah, he's a great player.
Coach talked about continuity. How important is that right now for you guys? You said you guys are a little bit ahead of the defense. How important is that knowing you got a lot of guys coming back to this team?
Yeah, it's huge. We got a lot of players coming back, same coaching staff. So just being able to build off last year and just kind of grow over this fall camp has been really good. So that continuity is huge for sure.
Caden, you're going through your second camp. Just how much more comfortable are you this year compared to where you were last year?
Man, I feel great. Just still got a lot of stuff to clean up. But as far as like my mental side of it, I just feel like I'm in a really good spot right now.
What kind of difference does it make getting all the reps at one, whereas last camp, obviously, we're splitting them with Jake?
Man, just getting more reps it's just more practice. That's the biggest thing. Just seeing more looks, getting more practice. I feel like that's just making me better as a player.
What's the biggest thing you want to see the offense improve upon before week 1?
Just red zone. I feel like we want to finish in the red zone. That's like our big emphasis going into the season. So whenever we get down to the red zone, whether it's a scrimmage or we have practice periods, we want to be able to score touchdowns, not field goals. So that's our biggest point of emphasis for sure.
From the American kickoff to now, you keep iterizing fun, the word fun, and just having fun. I mean, while being serious, how important is it to be loose and light and having fun with your guys?
Yeah, football's supposed to be fun. I mean, this is why we do it. You want to come out here, you want to enjoy the game, love the game. So whatever I can do to enjoy it, that's what you're supposed to do. So I think that's really important to enjoy what you're doing. So yeah, it's huge.
There is Pirate QB Caden Hauser, who is speaking with confidence after apparently playing with confidence. Heard the offense looked really good on a Saturday.
Yeah, and he mentioned it in his presser right there, but he's getting more reps than he did around this time last year. We were still trying to figure out who's going to be the starting quarterback, and he is the guy going into the fall, and that's huge, and that means he's going to get more reps in practice, and I think that's helping him out with his confidence. And then he also mentioned, what's one thing you're focusing on as we get closer and closer to EC versus NC State, and he said, red zone offense. And, if the defense does struggle this year, this team and this offense is going to have to put up points. So anytime you get in the red zone, you're going to have to put the ball in the end zone and help out that defense. And so I think that's a good answer, because anytime you get in the red zone, you don't want to just settle for field goals. You want to put that ball in the end zone. So it seems like they're focusing on that, and we'll see how it works out August 28th.
Newton says Hauser can talk faster than anyone I've ever heard. Wow.
And is quick with his answers.
He's a fast talker. That's why they brought him in. Fast-paced, up-tempo. Everything he does is up-tempo. Pirate Mitch said, I'm getting dark helmet vibes today for some reason. May the Schwartz be with you. May the Schwartz be with us all this basketball season. Jackson, Ava, any of you interns friends with anybody on the football team? They say no. All right, well, here's your homework assignment. Become friends, find a girlfriend. I'm not saying you'll have to be spies, but if you can hear a few things.
I think it would be a little difficult to find a girlfriend on the football team, Clip. I think that's
Ava finds friends who are girlfriends of football players.
Oh, okay. See now that sounds
a
a lot easier than finding a girlfriend that pads up every Saturday for East Carolina.
Correct.
It would be great if we had one, but it's I think that's only in Vanderbilt.
Thank you for holding my feet to the fire on that one. But yeah, if y'all could bring a little scoop, I'd appreciate it. Let me know.
I'll take 2 scoops, please.
All right, Chandler's leaving. Where are you going?
I'm going to go around town, finish up putting up some party posters. So if you're around town, be looking out for our Pirate Radio Kickoff Party posters. They're at different locations, different businesses around town. So I'm going to go out, put up some posters, go and see some people, try to get some new advertisers on as we get closer and closer to football. We have added some supporters and advertisers for Pirate Radio, along with Turner Home Team with the live line, of course, Chili Water with the chat gang. But we're never satisfied in the sales world, so got to go out, make some sales, and put up some posters. And by the way,
did you find the Leggett thing?
I did.
Can we play that before you leave?
Yes.
Xavier Leggett talking about some young DBs on the team.
Young DBs on the other side that are kind of trying to make this roster. Who stood out to you on the other side of the ball as far as who you've lined up across?
Ever since he got here, Corey Thornton, 3-1. Yeah, he been doing his thing. Every time I go over against him, I tell him, hey, I like what you doing. Sometimes he'll try to be like, that ain't my bag here. I'm like, man, you good. We playing ball, man. As long as you going hard, you gonna make me go. You gonna make me better. So he one of the main guys that been sticking out to me, and the safety too. I like what he doing. He coming down. He trying to put a hat on something.
All right, there it is.
Put a hat on something.
No, man, you good, man. We playing ball, man.
But look out for the posters around town, and visit PR927FM for your tickets.
Get your tickets.
So get your tickets, $10, and it goes to 2 great causes: the Jeff Charles Scholarship, and then also the Heather Ann Pertique Scholarship in the College of Nursing. So,
or you could be like Chad and just criticize. He says, bang, bang, chat gang. He said he was the 8th person to say, glad they made a fitted hat that fits Chon's big head. Then he said, putting up posters seems like an intern job. Would you like to speak to that?
No, Chad. Going around and giving posters out is a good way to get inside a business and talk to them.
Chad don't understand business.
Hey, leave it to the salesman.
That's right.
Hey, play that out as I leave.
Jackson's over
there. Jackson's over there. Salesman.
I'm looking. Hold on.
No, you're good. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Hit the music. Hit something.
There we go.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. When we return, we'll hear what Josh Aldridge had to say today following ECU practice. Get his thoughts on the scrimmage as well. Adios, Chan Man.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be back after this timeout.
bukan
Join Pirate Radio for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, Thursday, September 4th, for a night of music, friends, and fun. Come meet the Pirate Radio crew and dance the night away with the main event band. Tickets are only $10, and all proceeds will go to the Jeff Charles Scholarship and the Heather Ann Pertee Scholarship. Grab all your friends and party like a pirate on September 4th. For more information or to get tickets, go to pr927fm.com. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
We're just glad to be here alive and kicking butt on Pirate Radio. Let's go.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Hot days, cool deals, summer sizzles at Bostic Sugg Furniture. You'll find sizzling savings on hundreds of items in stock. Save on beautiful living room furniture, dining rooms, and bedroom furniture. Save up to 70% off clearance items, plus 6 months special financing. Raise up your sleep level and get a free motion base upgrade with Beauty Rest Black or Helix mattress purchase with up to 60 months special financing. Hot days, cool deals, summer sizzles at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now that's hot.
It's Make This the Summer event at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get 15% below MSRP on the all-new 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn. That's up to $9,315 in total savings. Grab a 2024 Ram 2500 with $4,500 bonus cash, plus an extra $1,500 loyalty cash for qualified buyers. Incredible savings all summer long. Just a short drive from wherever you are. Drive a little, save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
This is Coach Blake Carroll for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. From brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. Friendly service, no gimmicks, just great deals. Stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru, love what you drive. And do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about get rid of unwanted hair or under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Busy show. Bo Batt's going to join us at 4 o'clock. We'll hear from Brian Bailey after that. 5 o'clock, we've got Aundrae Allison. Jarrett, I'm going to ask you to do a 100% spoiler-free review of Weapons. Because I haven't been as excited to see a movie in a while.
Yeah.
That I don't know anything about. Well, I know kind of what it's about. But we'll do that. I have a take on one of the best movies of all time, The Departed. I have a take on that. And a take on a television program, which I watched over the weekend. So
what's the program?
Wednesday.
I've never seen it.
I have a take on Wednesday. Kenny says, Clip, I look forward all spring and summer for NFL preseason. Then they play, and I'm like, God, this is bad. I guess bad football is good football when you miss it. So I've been saying forever that August is the best month. Because once you get into the season, as excited as Jared is, the Raiders are going to stink. The Commanders are going to have a letdown. The Pirates aren't going to run the table. They're going to lose some games on Saturdays, and we're going to take calls on the fifth quarter, and people are going to be upset. Like, it's not going to be all a bed of roses like John Bon Jovi talked about.
No, and every rose has its thorn.
That is also true, which who talked about that?
Brett Michael.
Yep, thank you. Unskinny Bob. But Kenny, I think your problem is looking forward to the NFL preseason, but I do as well. But I haven't watched hardly any preseason. I look forward to it being here because it's a sign that football's almost here, but I didn't watch any of the Commanders game.
The games I have watched, I have thoroughly enjoyed. I'm normally the same as Kenny. I'm like, oh, football's back, and then I just don't watch it. But I've watched a couple games this weekend, and maybe it was just the beer was flowing, but I had a good time.
Well, also, I watched the Hall of Fame game because I bet on it, and we won. I'm sure you enjoyed watching the Browns beat the Panthers because you won a bet on that.
I was seeing weapons, but yeah, shout out Shador.
Okay. He could be a weapon.
Yeah. I watched the Giants and the Bills first.
G-Man!
And I will say this about Jackson Dart. The good looked really good, but the bad looked really bad.
My take on Jackson Dart is he is not the quarterback of the future for the Giants.
Okay. I'll tell you who is. He got some snaps on during the game. Jameis Winston.
Famous Jameis is the quarterback of now for the Giants. All right, let's get back to our new Blue Pirate Report. If you have issues with your cooling and eventually your heating, plumbing, electrical, New Blue, they cover it all. Call nublue.com, and New Blue will fix what ails you at your homestead. Let's hear from Josh Aldridge, the first-year defensive coordinator of the Pirates. We did not talk to him after the scrimmage on Saturday, so got his thoughts this morning on the scrimmage. Cut one, what were his thoughts on the scrimmage?
Yeah, I thought we played with great effort and energy. Probably gave up some explosive plays that we hadn't been giving up, and didn't like that. But I thought we battled back after an early slow start, and I thought they were resilient and things like that. And then we kind of pulled back some of those older guys and played some younger guys and let them get out there and get probably the most snaps they've seen so far camp. So it's nice to see them run around too and learn from their mistakes. So playing the coach off of scrimmage one like you'd expect.
Jared, sounds like he has emphasized physicality, violence, tackling.
Yeah.
And he was asked about the tackling during the scrimmage. Cut two.
We can still, like Coach Harold says, you always think you can improve on it. You know what I mean? Especially I want to see us tackle better in space. You know what I mean? You got some of those young DBs out there, and just seeing them get off the blocks and tackle in space. I thought we missed some of those early, especially before we kind of settled in and started making those plays.
Anyone that stood out to you during the scrimmage on a Saturday?
I mean, I wouldn't say so. You know what I mean? I mean, we have some position battles that are going back and forth. We have some that are solidified guys. You know, this time of year, you know, it's a cliche, but, you know, you got three processes you're going through in fall campuses. First thing is you're trying to figure out who's on the bus, right? Okay, and then you got to figure out what the right seats are for them to sit in, right? And then you got to figure out the direction that bus is going, right? So I think we know who's on the bus right now. Okay, I think right now we're still figuring out, like you're saying, who's sitting in what seat, whether that be a 1 or a 2 or at this position or that position. And then once we solidify that, then you determine, okay, schematically what fits these guys best, right? Like I said in the spring, we got to have a big enough menu that fits our guys depending on who's in the game. You know, your defense changes year to year. You might have a strength in this room one year and a strength in that one the next year. So probably looking to solidify that this week, what you're asking about, and then we can move forward to what we want to hang our hat on.
You've been covering this a lot longer than me, Clip. Have you heard that cliche before with the bus thing?
No.
Because I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Talked about buses, talked about menus.
Yeah. You
got to find the right, I guess, metaphors, the comparisons. And he's going with the bus here. So he's got guys on the bus. He's trying to figure out
where they're sitting.
Where they're sitting on the bus.
And then once we figure out where they're sitting, we'll figure out where we're going schematically.
Hush that fuss. Everybody moved to the back of the bus. Right now, everybody moved to the back because we're still trying to find who's going to sit up front.
Yeah, business up front, party in the back.
Yeah, or like when I sat on the bus, like to go to games, I would want to sit in the back so we could cut up and stuff.
Yeah, but we're not looking for that.
No.
At East Carolina.
No, we're not. Cut 5.
Yeah, I mean.
Whoa, hey, Jackson. He gave an update on the progression of the defensive line.
Yeah, I mean, Raheem and JD doing great on the edge out there. You know what I mean? And you know, Zion has been very consistent at nose guard. You know, he's a big guy, and sometimes got to push him through some of those hotter days. But him and Zay inside, you know, have been really solidifying. You know, as probably the two of the stronger guys. And then Justin Benton, he gets better every day. You know, the transfer, and I'm really excited about him. And he's a little different than those two. He's a little dynamic, got some good pass rush moves and things like that. So those probably be the top 3 that stand out to me right now.
All right, let's talk corner position battle. Coach Aldridge gave his thoughts on that.
I mean, Rasheed Reasons, I mean, he solidifies himself as a guy in my eyes. I mean, he competes every day. Not to say he's perfect or anything like that, but, you know, a big part about DB is experience sometimes because those guys don't panic when the ball's in the air, you know. Don't get me wrong, running fast and all these things are great, but, you know, the greatest DBs, when that ball's in the air, they don't panic. Just like receivers. The best receivers, when the ball's in the air, they don't panic. They may not be on the right spot. They got good body control, all those things. That's what Rasheed's got. You know, when the ball's in the air, he doesn't panic. He's confident. He locked into his assignment for a guy. What I'm really impressed with is he wasn't here in the spring, and he's really locked into the defense already. So, you know, he stood out to me, and those other guys are competing as well. And, you know, I think it's really nice that we got a bunch of guys near the same level and creates competition. They better be on their A game, or they might be with the 2s or the 3s the next day. So, but that'd be one guy that stands out in that room right now.
And a little drum beat there. I love that answer, though. Like when the ball's in the air, who's going to freak out, who's going to make a play? Because there's a receiver, and Chris Collinsworth said he was the best in the league, but he says everybody's the best at everything. Yeah. But a guy named Terry McLaurin from Washington, who is so good when that ball's in the air of making a play on it.
I saw, sorry to cut you off, but I mean, talking about receivers and just using their hands really to kind of show, like, did you see the Jets running back when Justin Fields was scrambling for a touchdown? He just kept on throwing his hands up like that, like he was anticipating the ball. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Little things, huh?
Yeah.
Little things. But I like that. Hey, you can have the technique or the speed to keep up, but what are you going to do when that ball's in the air? And Josh Aldridge kind of separating the good from the great right now as far as ECU DBs. Finally, cut 10, and then we'll see if J-Bone, he was out there, wants to run anything else from this list. But where is an area you want to see the biggest improvement this week on defense?
I just want to see guys stay consistent. You know what I mean? You know, the sign of a good offense, defense side of the ball is no peaks and valleys, right? Okay. And I just want to see them be consistent, doing our job and communicating. And then probably the second part is the communication. I just want to see when you've got those guys who haven't been starters per se and all this, you want to see them communicate and lead and all that before the first game. We don't have time for them to go out there and, we got a tough 4-game stretch to start the season. I mean, we don't have time for them to go out there, get experience, and all of a sudden, okay, now I know how to do this. And you look up and, you're not feeling pretty good about what's on the scoreboard. So we've got to make sure that we're communicating right now and holding them to the fire.
All right, there is East Carolina defensive coordinator Josh Aldridge on our New Blue Pirate Report. Thoughts on Josh Aldridge today?
I think he said all the right things, which is what you expect early on in this season, especially with the tough opponent coming up. A lot of tough opponents coming up early in the schedule. Don't really want to show your hand, but you do want to give a couple good tidbits. I thought he did that today.
I believe we'll hear from Blake Harrell Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll get Blake Harrell, and also tomorrow, noon. We didn't get to talk to John David Baker today. He had some personal stuff to take care of. You can hear him tomorrow at noon on the
For
Brian
a full
Bailey
hour.
Show. Full hour.
On the Brian Bailey Show.
On the Brian Bailey Show.
As J-Bone was saying. So that'll be good. You can get your questions in on YouTube. Pirate Radio TV will be here with the Brian Bailey Show. Looking forward to that. We'll get a break in here in a moment. Speaking of college football, the AP Top 25 poll has been released, and everything is bigger in Texas, including the number one beside their name going into this year. Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, rounding out the top 5. Only group of 5 school to make the top 25. It's like they give you that little parting gift.
Here, damn.
Number 25, Boise State. Thank you, AP poll. And then, Jarrett, you said that
some
your
American
usual suspects receiving votes.
Yeah, BYU is essentially 26th with 156 votes received. And then out of the American, you have Tulane, you have Memphis, Navy, and Army.
All right.
Navy with 5, Army 2, Memphis 9, Tulane 23.
So Tulane getting the most out of that group.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll see how it goes. Just Tulane's quarterback situation, even getting Retzloff, I'm still worried about how that'll go because, I mean, getting them this late.
Very late.
Do you want to go with somebody who was there fully in the spring and has had summer to work out with the team, or you want to go with the big-name guy that you just brought in?
Questions with the Green Wave. We will take a timeout, come back. Hour 2, Bo Bat's going to join us, talk about the fall ball going on with Pitt County Girls Softball League and also a golf tournament coming up, and you can help out the league. Also, Brian Bailey joining us hour 2. Hour 3, Aundrae Allison and a packed Fleet Feet rundown. A lot more to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Get ready, Pirate Nation. This is Victor Ihuka, ambassador for the Greenville Museum of Art.
And Elena Corsini, president of the board of the Greenville Museum of Art. Get in the game for style. Join us at the Greenville Museum of Art on Thursday, September 11th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. for Fashion on Display.
See a dynamic runway show, enjoy appetizers, an open bar, and pop-up shopping.
For tickets, go to gmoa.org.
Set sail for style, pirates.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, hour number 2, Shirley Rhodes. A trio of budding interns. Jackson, Ava, Abigail, doing a great job. We are waiting Bo Batts. I believe he's going to join us, but until he does, we have an interview with Brian Bailey that we can give you right now. Brian Bailey Show coming up Tuesday at noon with John David Baker. We talked a lot of football with BB today, and here is that.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the old trickster, the Hall of Famer, Brian Bailey. BB, how you doing, man?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing great, and spirits are high because football is right around the corner.
We're, a week and a half away from Touchdown Friday on the 22nd. The 28th, of course, is the ECU NC State game, and, man, it's just a great time of the year to get ready.
And then we'll be partying the Thursday after the season opener at the State Theater. Pirate Radio football kickoff party. So we celebrate the return of football and the return of football.
And we should.
Yeah,
we should.
We made it another year around the sun, and
especially me. Thank God,
Bailey. Yeah, we were glad you got a health check with you. You're doing good there, right?
Good. Yeah,
man.
Right now everything's good.
That's awesome.
Keep holding your breath.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, it was fun last Monday to be at Parker's talking to the high school coaches from the Big Carolina 3A, 4A as they get ready to.
Not 3A, 4A anymore. Remember they changed all that stuff?
The Big Carolina, which is all what?
It's still the Big Carolina, but now it's the Big Carolina 6A, 7A.
Oh, that's right.
I had you worried, didn't I?
I thought
you had a look on your face like, what are you talking about?
Well, I thought
Why are
that
you screwing me up?
there were still different classifications, but you're right. I forgot the numbers changed.
Yeah, numbers change. Yeah.
So it goes 1 through 8 now.
1 through 8. We don't have any 8As in the area. New Bern, South Central, and Conley, I believe, are the 7As.
So who's 8? Like Charlotte?
Charlotte teams, some of the Raleighs maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a Greensboro or two, but.
All right, Big Carolina 6A, 7A.
Yes.
Boy, that doesn't sound as good. But
No, it doesn't.
We'll just call it the Big Carolina.
Big Carolina Conference, yeah.
How about that? How about Bailey? The other conferences around here. Who are the team? I keep hearing about Kinston this year.
Yeah, everybody likes Kinston. Tarboro joined a league. They're 2A, and they joined a league that are all 3A teams. So that's going to help Jeff Craddock, I think, a lot when he gets ready to go to the playoffs in 2A football. So I think Tarboro's a team to look out for. Kinston's a team to look out for. But that league's very we talk so much about the Big Carolina, but that league, with Tarboro and everybody, that's just going to be a fun league to watch too. So
looking forward to Brian Bailey's touchdown Friday.
Yeah, man, that's got a good ring to it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, it does. And I might try to do another ride along with you.
Come on, man, you're always welcome. J-Bone ought to come around. He'd learn something.
He might.
Yeah.
I heard you were teaching him some lessons this weekend.
Try to teach him some bar lessons this weekend.
We were out at the scrimmage, the end of the scrimmage. We didn't get to see any of it.
Nah.
Maybe Bailey did because he's an insider.
I got to see a little bit, but I didn't see a whole lot. I mean, I got out there about 9:30. I got there about 45 minutes before we were supposed to, just to kind of see what I could see, but I didn't see anything great.
Well, according to sources, the narrative that we're putting out, it seems to be true at this point, where the offense looks really good and the defense is a little behind the offense. Would you agree with that?
I think so. What I saw some of the same things. I mean, I think that the offense is ahead of the defense, which is usually not the case. Usually the defense is ahead of the offense. And I was thinking to myself, I've seen Shane Carden go out there early. I've seen Holton Ahlers go out there early and just really struggle in that first scrimmage. Not necessarily the quarterbacks, but just the whole offense, because they don't have everything right. But I think the offense shined in this first scrimmage, and I think the defense, they'll catch up, I think. And they've got some parts that they're still looking at and trying. They've got some position battles still going on. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. But they got a lot of work to do, though, before the 28th.
One of the gadgets, the weapons we're excited to see this year, what are they going to do with newcomer Mike Wright, who transfers in? And I understand they got him at some different spots, including maybe some special teams, perhaps.
I think, and the thing about with Mike Wright, it's all under wraps. I mean, they really want to try to keep whatever they're going to do with him, and I'm not quite sure what all they're going to do with him. But obviously, I don't think it takes a brain surgeon to figure out if you bring a kid in here, what's his fourth school, and this is his last hurrah, he's going to do something. Yeah. He's not coming just to back up your quarterback. Yeah. So I think that we all knew that before anything happened.
Very excited about that. Bailey, anybody that has caught your eye this fall camp that maybe we weren't, talking about going into it? Anybody?
No, you try to get some of those bits and pieces from the coaches, because obviously we go out, for example, today we go out and we're there for 15, 20 minutes, and basically we're trying to shoot video to try to show something fresh on the air that night, and you guys, showing video of something fresh. But I'm interested to see how the running back group goes. I mean, I really think that they've got some really good players in that running back room and the wide receiver room. I mean, I just think at some point, do you run out of footballs? Are there enough footballs for everybody to be happy? And hopefully they'll figure out a way. But I think with Caton Hauser back there distributing things and everything, they've got a good chance.
Talk to Gibby or anybody about the state side of it. Yeah, I need to check in with him.
Yeah, we do. And that's a good idea. Maybe we'll check in with him that Tuesday before the Thursday game on my show. But I think they've sent us some video of practice, but they're pretty much, they shut it down in the spring, and they shut it down in the spring. A lot of teams are doing that now, not only for so the competition doesn't see anything, but they don't want other teams to figure out who their best players are to come poach them, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah,
it's really crazy, but that's what you get these days.
Yeah, we had some of that with ECU here.
Yeah.
Because we had a highlight of a guy making a big play, and they're like, hey, could you keep that under wraps?
Right.
It stinks, but, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So, Brian Bailey here. Jared, you said I haven't even looked at it yet. The AP poll came out. One omission is BYU, and talked to Jeff Nadeau about BYU the other day, and he kind of said the writing was on the wall here, losing the quarterback. He said, yeah, they're in the coaches poll, but I don't think they'll be in the AP poll, and that was the case today.
They're essentially like 26th.
Okay.
I thought they'd be ranked.
Receiving the most other votes.
Yeah. Any AAC teams receiving votes?
Tulane 23, Memphis 9, Navy 5, Army 2.
Okay. And I apologize for saying AAC.
So no American teams were in the top 25?
No, only group of 5 team was Boise State at 25.
They love putting Boise at like 25.
Yeah.
It's almost like here, take that and be happy with it. But we will see, will they again be the team in the playoff, or could it be a team from the American this year?
Or could it be a team from Greenville?
Could it be a team from Greenville, North Carolina?
Wow. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be so much fun.
ECU at Clemson or something.
Wow.
Started
that
out.
would be awesome.
Well,
Death Valley, playoffs. Playoffs, yeah.
And last year, Boise, got the bye, right? They get a bye? I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, they did. That was weird.
And that's not going to happen.
That's not going to
again.
happen anymore. They fixed that, I think.
Yeah, they switched that up. So, but yeah, excited about college football returning, and excited about the NFL returning. And Bailey, is CeeDee Lamb okay? He got trucked by a referee.
Let me tell you something. That was exactly what happened to me the fall I was sick. When I came back to work, and I was at the Rose sideline, and I was shooting about the 20-yard line. They threw a slant, and it went 80 yards for a touchdown. And you're always taught to look. Now, CD didn't do any of this, but you're taught to look back. I didn't see anything coming, so I edged up to the field because you want the angle of the shot to not have the players, jumping up and down. And everything was to perfection until that referee hit me, and he hit me exactly like CD got hit. My neck, I threw my camera up. My camera's still broken from that incident. And
Man.
I remember having tears in my eyes, and the trainer came over, and I said, man, it's just been a bad fall. and that was another one. And I meant it like autumn, but play on words.
Yeah, a little pun there.
Yeah, but we got through it, though, didn't we?
Glad you're all right.
Yeah.
I think CD's all right
But
as well.
CD, whew, that was scary, though, man. What if he...
The way his neck went back.
I know.
I thought he might seriously be hurt.
Well, he learned a lesson, maybe.
We're,
stay out of there.
We're still, again, on Parsons and McLaurin watch for you Cowboy and Commander fans.
I hate when that happens. I just hate it. I hate the whole negotiating process. Who's doing this? Who's doing that? What can it be? Just either pay the guy or trade the guy. If you could trade Micah Parsons as a big Cowboy fan who likes Micah Parsons, trade him. If you can get 2 first-round draft picks and a good player and that, I would trade him. I would get the Herschel Walker great train robbery deal. I'd do it again.
Well, I still think the McLaurin thing is going to work out. I just don't understand why I'm like you. Why can't it get done right now in this very minute?
Well, part of it's the agents, I think. They get involved.
Yeah.
Because Micah Parsons evidently had a handshake agreement with Jerry Jones, and that's saying something. But then the agent may have said, hey, did you see this? That he's going to take 20% of what you were going to make and do this with it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. Anything eye-opening from the NFL preseason weekend? Anything in your game?
No, I don't think
Washington got crushed.
So did Dallas. Dallas didn't play very well, but you can't tell when you're not playing any starters at all. Hardly. You just can't tell. What's going on. So
Shadur passed his first test.
He did. He threw a couple of touchdown passes. He took it out on the Panthers. Panthers in midseason form, right?
Although Bryce Young and the first team did go down and score. So I think
they got 2 series. In the second series, they went down and scored.
Second series.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you want to see.
My favorite thing from preseason was Andy Reid saying starters are going to play the whole first quarter. Patrick Mahomes was on the field for 48 seconds. That was the best.
Not all starters, I guess, in that case. Jarrett's Raiders get a tie. That's lame.
Yeah, that is lame.
Not a
Even
loss.
in the preseason, that's lame.
Not every team can't lose. Commanders get crushed. Cowboys get crushed. Panthers get crushed.
Raiders, they get a tie.
They get a tie.
In the preseason.
They're ahead of the standings right now.
Yeah. Had a good week of softball till the weekend came for Pitt County, but you still got to give them credit for, you don't realize how much pressure was on everybody on when you're televising games. You're not televising it on cable, cable number 9 out here. You're on ESPN. You're on national television, and I give them a lot of credit for doing what they did. They had a chance, and it just seemed like the pitching to me was either really, really good or the hitting just wasn't very. I couldn't figure out watching it whether the ball was moving a lot at that age, but it was great. Great drama throughout the entire tournament. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Have you talked to anybody, Bailey, about how ESPN and the league itself likes Greenville? Do you think this is like here to stay for a long time?
Somebody told me that they've inked a new contract. I think. Don't quote me, but it sounds like they really like it. It sounds like they. And I tell you, Brian and Ann Weingart deserve a lot of credit for all the work that they do. All of the volunteers that that were out there. And they just make it like a really neat atmosphere for the girls with the big board up, and they put their team up, whenever they advance. And so many, I took Bella out there on Friday night just to walk around and see everything. And we walked up to the Rawlings booth. Rawlings had a big booth, all these pretty colorful gloves, right? So there was one glove that was purple, and it was inside the glove, I think, was pink. And those are Bella's two favorite colors. So my thinking was, she could probably use a new glove. She plays in the special needs league, and she likes it. So if that glove's, reasonably priced, I'll get it for her.
Here we go.
So I thought $45, $50. You know how much that glove was?
Did we hit triple digits? 120.
$285.
Whoa.
$285. I said, do you
Did
send
it come
somebody
with a $100 bill?
Do you send somebody to catch with it?
Really?
So,
you get an all-star to go home with
it was pretty, and it was you could tell it was very well made, but it wasn't that well made.
Well, softball's over, but it's never over because Bo Batts will join us on the show today. To talk about
legendary Bo
fall
Batts
registration and also the PCGSL fundraising golf tournament coming up in October. So,
good. I did a story last week on the 25th anniversary of the first Babe Ruth team that won the World Series. That was Babe Ruth because Caitlin was on it, so I knew all the girls, and I coached most of them. But that was a lot of fun. They had like 3 lawyers on that team. Sam Murad's in Greenville. She's a lawyer in town. She joined me for an interview. Tiffany Shaw, one of my favorite all-time players, and her family's just like family to me, but she joined me, and I interviewed Caitlin for the piece as well, and it turned out pretty good. So
it's awesome, man. I don't remember the exact year, maybe you do, Bailey, but when the Sarah Law Complex became a thing, and Winterville kind of became the hub for softball, it seems like, in Eastern North Carolina.
It was when Caitlin was playing. I forget which year it was, but it was back then when she was playing, and we played one of the first games out there. I remember that.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Brian Bailey joining us. The Brian Bailey Show now Tuesdays
at noon.
Who we got coming up on
John
Tuesday?
David Baker, offensive coordinator. He'll join us, so we'll check out JDB and see how the offense is rolling. Had a big day on Saturday, but they really don't. They don't want to get all the information out there because it's NC State. That's somebody else said that this past weekend. So I wish we were playing somebody else and we have more information that we can give people. But they're trying to keep a lot of stuff under wraps, and you understand that. State's not coming out with anything. So,
how about you, Bailey? You prefer ECU to play, an Elon, as Tony Collins would say, week 1, or do you like going right there?
I like the NC State's. I think that would be a great game to play every year.
I'll tell you what, it will motivate your guys to,
I think,
no messing around.
Yeah, you look at it and you're like, hey, we know that's going to be a really difficult football game. And I think that, when you look back at the bowl game and what all went on at the end of the bowl game with a big fight, and, people, I told Coach Harrell that I'm going to break that video out pretty soon. And he goes, I bet you are.
I asked Blake Harrell, when do you start focusing on State? He sounds like they got one more week of
They got a scrimmage Friday night.
Yeah.
I guess they break camp after that. We got media day Saturday, and then they'll have, I think they go into their state preparations after that. So
good stuff. Well, Bailey, looking forward to Tuesday with John David Baker, and starting next week, Bailey will join us on Tuesdays on Pirate Radio Live. So
looking forward to it.
BB Tuesdays.
So. Yeah, there you go.
All right, good stuff, man.
Thank you, sir.
Brian Bailey joining us on Pirate Radio Live. Really looking forward to his chat with John David Baker coming up Tuesday at noon on the Brian Bailey Show. Let's take a break. Bobo is here. We'll talk to Bo Bats, recap the Little League Softball World Series, talk about fall ball coming up for the Pitt County Girls Softball League, also a golf tournament and how you can help with the league. And I'm sure Bo will have a good dad joke or two. We'll try to keep it clean today with Bo Bats. He gets a little blue sometimes. Bo Bats joins us when we roll on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! It's time to plunder some serious savings at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram during the Make This the Summer event. Set sail in a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn and save 15% below MSRP. That's a treasure chest worth over $9,000 in total savings. Or conquer the road in a mighty 2024 Ram 2500 with $4,500 in bonus cash, plus an extra $1,500 loyalty bonus for qualified Buccaneers. Drive a little, save a lot. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where legends save big.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. On August 15th, country outlaw Jamie Johnson takes the stage with rising star Jackson Dean opening the show. Tickets are on sale now at CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com.
You gotta love the juice at Jersey Mike's. That zing of real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend is even better than the zing of a first kiss. No offense to Brenda DeMarche. It was a fine first smooch for me behind the bleachers. But there's nothing like when that zing of the juice hits your lips for the very first time. Years later, Brenda and I shared a Jersey Mike's sub with extra juice. We had a better time because neither of us had braces. Add a flavor zing with the juice. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! Summer's heating up and so are we. Soak up your style when you shop at UBE, your one-stop shop for all things ECU. Whether you're hitting the beach, boating on the water, or getting ready for football season, do it in pirate style. Now this is the perfect time to shop at UBE's wide selection of hats, Yetis, apparel, and new purple and gold Shabumis. Swing on by UBE or shop at pirateware.com, where the largest selection of pirate gear is available 24 hours a day. Thank you for shopping UBE this summer, and go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation, if this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Pirate Radio.
Would you rather defy your masters and live by the creed of pirates?
We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back to the show here. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation at Unshakable Builders. They don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back on into clip for the beginning of our show.
The beginning?
Close enough.
Close enough.
The beginning of the halfway point.
Yeah, it's close enough. Beginning of the second half. There we go.
Good read, Jackson. You have a good radio voice, but it's like a natural voice. It's not far from your real voice. I'm giving you a compliment.
Sorry. Would you rather me go?
Mike's not there.
Please welcome back to the show. We are going to go back in with clip.
I'd rather you not speak at 11. You're a little hot. You're a little hot. But good job, Jackson. You're doing a great job. Ava and Abigail here as well, as we are teaching the interns the ropes here before we get into another ECU football season. I know our next guest fired up for some football. Bo Bats. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How about y'all?
Good. One of our all-time favorite guests. You bring the information. You bring the comedic relief. You bring it all. You bring us candy.
I bring you food. I bring you get discount cards. And
I haven't eaten since the last time he was here.
Let's talk about that because I love these, Bo. My family eats at one of these places religiously. That's not a sponsor, but these are $5. People can get these from you, right?
Yes. The just let you know, I've got mine. You can always reach out to me. The girls will start selling them in a couple of weeks. And hey, for $5, if I was telling these guys, if you can't use this card, you obviously just don't leave the house.
Yeah, you must just eat at home every night or something because it's got everybody else.
It's got a lot of great sponsors on there, and we appreciate them stepping up and helping the girls.
Well, let's look back before we look ahead. Looked like another success overall. The Pitt County girls softball team, of course, represented in the Little League Softball World Series. I asked Bailey earlier today, has he heard anything from the organization or from ESPN regarding how much they enjoy being here in Greenville? He said not directly, but it seems like that everybody's really happy with it being here. What have you heard, Bo? Do they
nothing but positive?
Yes, they like this being the home.
I'm gonna be shocked if they don't re-up in 27.
Yeah.
I am in such great admiration of all the people behind the scenes on that, the city of Greenville, all the volunteers, everything. It's a massive undertaking, and Brian Weingartz and Ann and everybody that involved in that thing. It was so smooth. Shirley Rhodes was involved with it, and she said how amazed she was at how coordinated it was and things like that. And I think you couldn't ask for a better location. I mean, in terms of the stadium and and all the logistics that went into this thing, and I think somebody's going to really have to want to take this thing away, because I think it's here for as long as the city wants to, and all the volunteers want to keep putting it on.
That's awesome. And it looks like all the girls had fun off the field, which is a big part of it too. On the field, man, a great run by our Pitt County girls, and it started, I guess, in the state tournament, talking to Coach Brown and the girls. They would get down, they would fall behind, and then come back and win, and we saw them do the same thing in 3 games in the World Series. They got behind, but they came back and won. Unfortunately, that ended in the semifinals, but man, another awesome run by the girls.
Look, when they talk about the cardiac kids, I think anybody my age, they gave me several cardiac events, and I kept just thinking, just do something different. Get ahead in a game.
Go up 5-0 just for fun, right?
Don't feel like you have to keep doing this. And the pitching was phenomenal in this event. Very few blowout games. Most games you could see yesterday. I think it was a 3-2 and a 2-1 and a 1-0 game. I mean, just an amazing display of pitching and defense and everything else. It was very well played, and I tell you, the community really stepped up and showed their tremendous support.
I sent a message to Blake Harrell about how cool it was to see the football team out there, and
I love that. Yeah. Yes, that was it. I mean, but it's just like I said, I'm going to be surprised if it's not here for a long, long time.
Bo, you've seen this league grow. You've been a part of it. You got out of it. They dragged you back in, right? You're like the Undertaker of Pitt County girls softball. The dong goes off, the lights cut off, and Bo rises, and he's out there ready to go. But another year, fall ball coming up, right?
It is, man. I tell you what, I've been involved with this league since 1994, man, except for about a 13-month sabbatical. So yeah, it's I think a whole lot of this whole program. I believe in it, and I'm amazed at how much support the community does. I've said this before. Greenville and Pitt County they're an amazing group of, and it's predominantly local businesses that provide us the bulk of our support. Not just us, but Greenville Little League and other organizations. And the people are just so giving. And every year I've got sponsors now that are coming up on 30 years.
Man, that's awesome.
They're waiting for me to pass so that they don't have to keep being involved with it. But
Bo, I will miss you because of who you are when you pass. It's more than just you running the softball league, but we're definitely miss you from a softball standpoint.
Well, I appreciate that.
How about kick around for a few more years if you possibly can?
Well, if my ex-wife will stay in Durham, that will happen. So,
Bo Bats joining us. Hey, look, a lot of modern medicine, Bo. We might can keep you going we might can weekend at Bernie's.
Oh my God!
We'll have you dancing around the softball field.
I hear they just put a pig heart in a guy in Germany.
Oh,
he died, but they're trying new things at least.
Hey, they're trying.
Yeah, but the problem with that, man, is that every time he goes by a barbecue joint, his eyes water.
All right, so fall ball's coming up. Bo, you have always said that this is a little more laid back maybe than your spring season.
It definitely is.
If you maybe want to get your girls involved for the first time, this is the perfect way.
Exactly. And also the great thing about fall ball is we've got a new president this year, Dewey Pickett. And Dewey is really into making sure the girls get a lot of training and those kind of things. So the emphasis this year has been reinforced on more practices, more clinics, and maybe two less games, but then to turn around and have some excitement at the end with a fall end of the tournament, end of the season single elimination tournament.
Cool.
So everybody's going to get at least 9 games. And but really we've listened to what people have said over the years, and a lot of people want more practices and that kind of stuff. Now the ones that say that, please show up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you'll hear the ones that say that, and then their kids don't show up. So it's kind of hard to be effective if you don't have anybody there to work with. But I'm real happy. I got 3 granddaughters that'll be playing.
I was going to ask you that. I didn't know if they were in the area or not.
Carter and Alex have moved back to Greenville last December, and she'll have a full.
Man. So you had Morgan and Carter go through the league, and now you've got
30-something years ago. Now I got a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old that's going to be out there this year.
Awesome stuff. Bo Bass joining us. How do parents get their kids signed up, Bo?
Let me tell you first, the cost is very, very reasonable. In the 6U, it's only $40. In the 8s, 10s, and 12s, it's $60. If you want more information, just go to our website, pcgsl.org, and there's several places that you can get information. There's some frequently asked questions, things like that, and our league coordinator, Sarah Fox, it does a great job getting the information out and answering questions and things like that. So just go there and hurry up, though, because we're only going to keep it open about another week.
How many teams did you say? Do you know?
Usually we have about in the lower 20s.
Man,
so that's awesome. It's almost as many people play in the fall, many girls play in the fall as do in the spring.
Man,
so it's good, right at 500 in a year. So,
Bo, you have evolved. I'm very proud of you. You would come on here and say www.p. You didn't do that this time. I'm so proud of you, man.
I wanted to, but I resisted. I'm getting to the point where I can't hardly say www. So.
I was so proud of you there, man. That was awesome.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I can go to my grave happy now. So.
A lot of death talk today. Sorry, folks.
Hey, you get to be 71 and a half or almost 3/4. You start thinking about it.
When you turning 72?
In October. The 23rd. Me and Johnny Carson had the same birthday.
He's still around?
No, he's been gone a while. His ex-wives are now dying. So,
God, a lot of ex-wife talk today on the show. Bo, let's see. How about ways people can help? I know a golf tournament is a big way.
Thank you, Clip. Well, let me tell you first about Dick's Sporting Goods is a big sponsor for us, and also you saw it for the Little League World Series and that kind of stuff for both the men, boys, and the girls. They're going to have a big shopping weekend with, I think it's 20 or 25% off, starting Friday the 22nd through Monday the 25th. And you can use that coupon, and our league will have it on our website. You don't even have to be a part of the league, but if you do take it in there, that helps them realize that we're getting the word out and saying thank you for their support of the girls. And you can not just sporting goods. The great thing is you can do the back to school stuff.
Right.
So Chandler needs something or whatever.
You like Chandler's big hat?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't think it'll fit, but
it'll fit Chandler.
Oh, okay.
It's close.
What'd you do? Had to tighten it up in the back. So,
all right. So that is one way folks can help out.
Golf tournament.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yes, the golf tournament is going to be October the 24th. I'm on here pretty early, but it'll get here quick. October the 24th, again, out at Ironwood. They do a great job putting on a tournament and working with us. $500 for a team, and I had to go up because they had to go up. Something called inflation or something. I don't know. There's some new concept. But,
right.
But or $125 for a whole sponsorship. You can do a whole sponsorship. I usually do a lot of those to help get the dollars up, but that's $125. Or you can do a combo. $600 gets you a whole sponsorship and a 4-man team. And I think it's a great tournament. It's a great golf course. Every team that comes out there is going to go home with a prize. I pay out every finish in that tournament. So the John Rucker out there despises me when I show up because we got to sit there and figure out 22 places most years.
Man.
11 gross, 11 net. And but I've always told myself, I said, if you can get out here, if you come out here and support the girls, I'm gonna make it worth your while.
Yeah.
We're gonna feed you lunch. Non-alcoholic beverages, which would knock Clip out of going, but non-alcoholic beverages for all day long, and then Chick-fil-A's feeding us. And,
I'm back in.
At the end of the day, Pizza Hut and Domino's are going to do pizza. We have a silent auction all day long, and just a lot of great things, a lot of on-course actions and stuff. But once again, that's October the 24th out at Ironwood. You show up at 11, and that way you can hit some range balls and get some lunch, and then 12 noon start, and we're usually through around 4 o'clock. So it doesn't. Not that anybody's going to want to go back to work then, but that's why I always do it on a Friday afternoon. That gives everybody an excuse to come out and play. So, but hey, we raised about $25,000 from it last year and hope to do the same thing or maybe even a little bit better this year.
That's awesome. Man, Chick-fil-A makes a great non-alcoholic sandwich. I don't know if y'all have had it. Just ask for it in the drive-thru. It's great.
Hey, they make a great peach milkshake, too. So,
all right.
And I'm diabetic, so I've almost gone into a coma on that thing several times.
So it sounds like it's worth it.
It is. It is.
Any other ways, Bo? I mean, if you want to just throw out a donation, I'm sure you'll accept that. But any other ways?
Hey, certainly
folks
make
can
it.
help.
It's got to be cash and meet me behind the dumpster at 92.7.
All right.
Preferably after dark.
I was wondering what you were doing out there, Bo.
But no, look, we're always looking for fall sponsors. You can sponsor a team out in the fall for $550. Always looking for fence sign sponsors,
Okay.
and that can range anywhere from $325 to, depending on where you put it out there, $5 or $625. So,
Okay.
but all anybody has to do is get in touch with me. 252. I do need to do the area code, not just the www.
You can hit the 252. I'll allow that.
252-714-5485, and I'll be glad to get up with you. And I do have the infamous.
The email.
My email
Say
account.
it, Bo.
Oh, God. It's bobobats@gmail.com.
Bobo.
Yes, legendary. Hey, and it's nice to know you had both legendary BBs on today.
Yes, sir. Bo Batts and Brian Bailey, the two softball legends.
But I'm older than him, so I'm more legendary. So.
Bo, what is the Pirate football record going to be this year?
I think they're going to win 6 or 7.
Okay.
I heard him talking. I heard Coach Harrell talking a little while, before I came on with y'all, and talking about, people are saying that the defense is not where the offense is. Well, that makes sense. But, it also says that when we go to Raleigh, they don't know what we're going to do. And I mean, there's not going to be any film. There's not going to be, so there could be the new defensive coordinator could do some schemes that they're not ready for. And I think they've got a lot of coaching changes up there as well. So
new defensive coordinator for NC State as well. Yeah.
But I really would like to beat their what's too, because I mean, I don't know why Dave Doran has to talk like he does.
Well,
so it's just, Coach Harrell's kept it very classy.
He talks like you would if you were a coach.
I don't know. My mom would kill me if I said that word on.
Well, true. Yeah. She hopefully she hadn't heard what you said on Pirate Radio.
Oh, she died 3 years ago. So I mean, I think I'm safe.
We're safe. All right, good deal.
She was 90 years old, and man, as I was telling somebody, I'm trying to follow her exercise program, which was nothing.
Hey, that's the key to life.
Hey,
so
being Clipper, genetics.
Watch the stories. She watched Young and the Restless, maybe, or any of those shows. Or
actually, her favorite was The Old and the Useless.
There he is, Jerry. You like Bo's? Bo should do stand up.
Yeah.
I do, but your best material is probably just off the top of the head, right?
It is.
You can freestyle. Have you ever done any open mics, Bo?
No.
We might do it here.
Yeah,
just give you an hour.
The only people in here think I'm funny, so I mean, I'd have to have y'all there every night.
I would be front row laughing. Bo. All right. Anything else, Bo?
No, man. I just want to say thank you, guys, for letting me come on, because we always get good response out of this.
Great.
We're hoping that we will have a positive response from how well the girls did and how popular the World Series was, and because this, like you said, Clip, the fall is a great time to get a young person in, or a person that's moving into another age group, because when you go from 6 to 8, it's a difference, and then 8 to 10, you go from coach pitch to live pitch, and then 12 and under is the same thing. So it's a good time to help with the transitions.
I remember that personally, as going from Little League to Babe Ruth, and going that fall, and it not being as scary.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, and I've got a grandson who'll be 13 in February, and they're getting ready to move him. He's getting ready to move up to the big field.
To the big field.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big difference when you add all those feet to the base pass and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I was slow enough on the little field. I didn't need that bigger base pass.
Hey, look, they timed me with a sundial. So
Bo Bats joining us. Should we end on a high note, Jared?
Yeah.
Jenny said Jared is smiling so much. Go, Bo.
Yeah, this is the best.
Bo's the man. It's anything else we can do, Bo?
I won't be here all week. So.
Nope, this is it. But
man, you know, registration, please. If you want to get your daughter involved, please. I almost did it. PCGSL.org. And we got a lot of board members that'll be glad to that you can talk with. They know all about the league, and you know, like I said, I'm still looking for some fall team sponsors and fence sign sponsors, and would love to have a lot of people show up. And one of these days, I'd like to have the golf tournament to be an all-day thing, you know, where I have morning and afternoon sessions. So. But, hey, thank you so much for allowing me to come on. You know, it's a great station and a lot of great people here. So
you're one of our favorites, Bo. So if you got anything else to let us know about, please let me know.
Hey, I'll be back in about a month to remind everybody about the golf tournament.
All right. Mark it down, folks. And recapping ECU NC State. We'll get your official game recap.
Yeah,
hopefully a win.
Yeah, it's going to be a good win.
Yes, sir. All right, Bo Bats joining us, Pitt County Girls Softball League. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 2 when we return after these words.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, so you don't have to haggle at self-checkout.
$10.99.
I'll give you $7.
$10.99.
$8.
Calling for assistance.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Escape to Beaufort this summer with exclusive savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Save 25% with Beaufort bonus days on Sunday and Monday during stays in June, July, and August. Immerse yourself in the beauty of the Crystal Coast. Experience waterfront dining at the award-winning 34 Degrees North restaurant. No advance deposit required and free cancellations up to 48 hours before arrival. Life is a little simpler at the Beaufort Hotel. Book your exclusive summer escape now. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
This is Dr. Christopher McDowell from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at Cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio. bringing you the best content on air and on digital. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Overtime Tavern, located at 1011 South Charles Boulevard, right across from Sheetz, is your go-to for all the game day action. Come hungry and leave happy with Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, juicy burgers, and wings that bring the heat. Ice cold drinks, they've got those too. Open daily till midnight, and every Wednesday night, join Clip Rock for sports trivia and test your game day knowledge. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back in. Here's Clip.
All right, Jackson made his sports trivia debut last Wednesday at OT's.
Plan on coming back this Wednesday, too.
Good deal.
I plan on being there tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday night.
Jared's a regular at OT's.
Yep, it's a good way to make other alcoholic friends.
Okay. Or friends that don't drink.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're at a bar every day.
All right.
Yeah. He's got a point there.
What's going on at Play It Again Sports?
Oh, man. Great stuff at Play It Again Sports. We just talked to the legendary Bo Batts. And if you're interested in getting your kids into softball or any other sport, they got a lot of good used items at Play It Again Sports.
Including bats.
And including bats. Not Bo, but baseball, softball, bats. And once again, this month, they're doing a gift card giveaway. Last month was $100. This month is $150. And it'll keep going up as the months go on until December. So all you got to do is go to Play It Again Sports, ask a Play It Again employee about your chance to win a $150 gift card. Play It Again Sports on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Also, the Pirate Radio football kickoff party, 24 days away, September 4th, 6 o'clock at the State Theater in downtown Greenville. The main event band will be performing. Looking forward to that. Tickets are just $10 at pr927fm.com. Proceeds from the ticket sales will go to support the Jeff Charles Scholarship at the ECU School of Communication and the Heather Ann Pertee Scholarship at the ECU School of Nursing. So thanks, a big thanks to our sponsors, Bud Light, New Blue, Dirty Dan's, The Buck, Orthopedics East, Greenville Utilities, Ron Ayers, East Coast Grading, KDL Construction, Tiebreakers, and Jones Covey CPA in Washington. Thank you to the sponsors. I'm looking forward to a fun night. Usually we kick off the season. This time will be 1 week after the season opener, but we'll be getting you ready for the home opener as ECU takes on the Campbell Fighting Camels.
I keep forgetting that we play an FCS team early on in the season because all I think about is BYU, Army, State to open it up. I keep forgetting we got that little I don't want to.
Well, you can't overlook any opponent, they say. No. I disagree. You can overlook Campbell. Because if we don't win that game, Blake Harrell's on the hot seat.
So, yeah, I remember you bringing this up like a month ago.
I don't think that's stupid to say.
I don't think it's stupid to say, but it's just funny to think, like, man, we go 11-1 maybe, and you're just like, we should have fired Blake Harrell at the Campbell. It's just a joke. But
I mean, I'm just saying, hot seat alert if ECU loses that game. But they're not going to lose to Campbell.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
I don't know if they're going to lose to State. I would be picking NC State to win. But I'm starting to like the Pirates plus the points the closer we get to that kickoff.
And I think Holton said it last week on the show. He's looking at the under.
Yeah, he loves the under.
I don't know, man.
He loves it.
I look at our team total. I don't know about State. I don't know what they got going on. You talked to Corey Smith a few weeks ago, and you'll talk to other people involved with the Wolfpack. But I like ECU to score a lot of points.
I think throughout the year, we will certainly be in for some overs. Holden thinks that week one is about filling each other out kind of thing. And, Yeah, I don't know. I could see some fireworks week one. I could see both offenses being better than the opposing defenses.
It's just the limited amount of stuff I've seen just from practice. It kind of just seems like, yeah, hey, here's some stuff for the media. Y'all take a look at this, talk about this a little bit. And they're just going to come out with the craziest stuff we've ever seen. Just because of all the continuity. I feel like they're going to open up that playbook early on.
Well, I did a post, use a GIF that describes your expectations for ECU football this season. I did it last week. Some of them include Dan using a GIF from Talladega Nights. I want to go fast. Alex says pretty good. Pretty good. There's some with a lot of cursing in it. Optimistic Prime, says Brian.
Okay.
He's got some optimism going into the year. Another Larry David, Mike P, has the Larry David kind of shaking the head, not sure how it's going to go.
Yeah.
There's Pauly Shore on a roller coaster. Looks like he's going to throw up. I don't know what that means.
I thought that was going to be a middle finger.
There's a thumbs up. High speed. Excited. More Talladega Nights. Redbeard, the ever pessimist, says 5.
5 what?
I'm assuming 5 wins.
Come on, man.
For ECU. Mr. Juan has a guy trying to cross a pool on a tightrope, and he falls and hits his nards.
Right in the nads.
That's not a good sign. Mr. T is predicting pain. We got the old wire. I want you to get the word out there. We back up. How about you, Jared? Any gifts come to mind for you?
Kenny Powers walking down the hallway of the middle school doing the finger guns, dollar bills.
Okay.
A lot of showboating.
I like Deep Hat here. It's Bill Murray saying, I don't play defense.
Yeah.
So expecting a lot of offense, not much defense. And Captain Ben says, I have an important question. What is Brittany doing with her life?
Who?
Yeah, I think he always likes to get the Britney Spears. What is she doing with her life, man? Great one here. Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live doing the smile and then the look of fear come over his face.
I don't know how to take that when it comes to ECU football.
Maybe it starts off good and then gets a little scary, perhaps. I don't know. Jamie says, are we going to see another fight like last season's game? I think we see some sort of fisticuffs.
I'm
going to say no ejections.
A lot of intensity.
A lot of talking. A lot of chest to chest. Maybe some helmet to helmet.
I want hard-nosed, violent football.
Right, but that's between the lines.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think
between the whistles.
All the physicality, all the altercations will be in between the lines. I don't think there'll be anything in between plays or after the game.
I certainly think Dave Doran will put a premium on his guys toeing the line after back-to-back games with fights.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and, I mean, you've heard Blake Harrell say, I think it was the first week of fall camp, where he was like, we had one new DB being like, hey, that's a flag, that's a flag, that's a flag. Blake Harrell's like, hey, we don't do that here. So you can already tell he's policing his guys during practice.
Yeah.
I think they'll be on their best behavior during the game.
Let's take a break. We'll come back hour 3. Aundrae Allison, a new regular here with us at Pirate Radio. We'll talk to him every Monday. Had an awesome interview with Aundrae Allison. A few things come to mind when you think of Aundrae Allison. I think of the flip he did into the end zone during his first spring game. I think of the leap into the end zone against West Virginia. I think of him throwing up Wolfpack signs to Wolfpack fans after scoring a touchdown against NC State. And there's a lot of talk of Aundrae Allison making a business decision in the bowl game against South Florida and basically quitting. I asked him about that, and he gave us a very candid response.
I love the answer.
You will hear that and a lot more when we return. Pirate Radio Live, Hour 3, back with you after this.
Join Pirate Radio for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, Thursday, September 4th, for a night of music, friends, and fun. Come meet the Pirate Radio crew and dance the night away with the main event band. Tickets are only $10, and all proceeds will go to the Jeff Charles Scholarship and the Heather Ann Pertee Scholarship. Grab all your friends and party like a pirate on September 4th. For more information or to get tickets, go to pr927fm.com. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Eastern North Carolina, it's your guy, Roger Harris. I train to be the best on the field, but even more, it's about being my best for them. I know my joints won't heal on their own. Arthritis, it's coming, unless I stop it. Prevention beats pain. QC Kinetics use your body's own power to heal, rebuild, and restore. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait until pain sidelines you from the game of life. QC Kinetics, regenerative medicine, real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Want to make your day better? Order a large original crust one-topping pizza from Papa John's for only $9.99. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points from your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back in. At Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And best of all, they handle your insurance claims. They are locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina. They are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. They can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now let's head back in. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, Jackson. We got interns Abigail and Ava here as well on a Monday. Coaching them up before we get into this ECU football season. Got a ton of great regulars that join us here on Pirate Radio Live and will be a part of our game day coverage. And adding a new one today, former ECU great wide receiver Aundrae Allison. And looking forward to talking to him week to week. And today was just kind of refresher course on Aundrae about his time at ECU, but hit a number of interesting topics, including some of his best moments and teammates that he played with. Also, the story from the Papa John's Bowl against South Florida. A lot of folks say Aundrae kind of tanked it in. I asked him about that. He gave an interesting answer on that. But here is my chat with the former ECU wide receiver, Aundrae Allison.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former ECU great, now doing big things in the real world. But, man, we're going to have a lot of fun each week talking football and life with Aundrae Allison. He joins us on the program. Aundrae, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm great. Great spirits. Just really thrilled to have this opportunity to talk to the Pirate Nation and to also be doing some of the things I'm doing in business and in life.
Yeah, we'll get to know all of that. But, yeah, it'd be a lot of fun when the games are here, and we'll be recapping games, both ECU, college, NFL, whatever with you. But we still got a few weeks to go before that, so some time to talk about your career here at East Carolina. And first of all, Aundrae, just kind of wondering, coming out of high school, going the route you went, the JUCO route, before you got here to ECU, can you kind of tell us what that journey was like for you to finally get to East Carolina?
Yes, the journey was well worth it. I think it prepared me and gave me a different type of maturity mentally. Whenever I stepped foot on campus. And that was because, my 2 years in JUCO, we were all so thirsty to become a Division I athlete. And just to have any type of, possibility of getting a scholarship to play D1 football was just like something that we constantly talked about. So, and then, some of the things in junior college that I was unable to enjoy was small things like having a cell phone or, we was on a real strict military schedule. So I didn't have a lot of freedom. We had real intense study hall. And so, the freedom to come to a D1 school with those 2 years of being able to understand the importance of time management and, dedication and devotion in a different realm, it just prepared me. When I stepped foot on ECU campus, I was ready to go. And I had very small room for any type of error that could, derail me from getting to my next path, which I had set my sights on the pros. So it was just a great experience overall. It sucked when I was going through it, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And you get here and make a splash right away. When I think Aundrae Allison, I think of the flip during the spring game. The leap into the end zone versus West Virginia, the Wolfpack sign. So there are some things you have become synonymous with, but it all got started with that flip in the spring game, right? And I think you might have got in a little trouble for that maybe, but you became a household name here in Greenville right away.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was just, having fun on the field. And, during that time, it was just one of those things that, like I said, to go back to the junior college days of the military environment and just seeing yourself possibly with an opportunity to put on a D1 jersey, that was my flip was just to celebrate, that tough time of just 2 years of being thirsty and knowing that I should have been a D1 athlete already, but I wasn't taking care of business in high school like I should have. But, just getting to do it eventually just led me to just celebrate like that.
I would say that the Skip Holtz era overall, the first thing we think of is defense, and that's because after you left, we had C.J. Wilson, Jay Ross, Scotty Robinson, Linville Joseph, all those guys on the D-line at least got a cup of coffee in the NFL. But you also got to throw in Chris Johnson. You also got to throw in the quarterback, who I say is the most underrated quarterback in ECU history, James Pinckney. Love that guy. He took a beating, and man, he stood up every time and just had an amazing arm. And you guys, you and James did some magic together during your time here.
We did. And I used to say that when I was playing in the pros, I used to always say, man, JP belongs in the league for sure. But no, he's tough. You know, he was able to take, tough hits and get up like it was nothing, scramble, making, plays, had a really strong arm. He put me in a mind of, like, honestly, I saw a lot of Geno Smith, like that type of feel, like as a quarterback. Like when I think about JP, I think about Geno Smith. And but yeah, we did. We made magic, man. We had a great, offense that was it's all about getting the ball in the hands and allowing my athletic ability to take over. And it was pretty much like a run play. They throw it out there, and then I make something happen. But yeah, that was like the impetus to the whole spread offense. Because after that, a lot of receivers were able to also come down the pipeline and establish themselves as well.
Man, we had a great run of receivers in the 90s, and then you come along. I still can't believe it. You say it on a promo here at Pirate Radio. I hear it at least once a week. You say, this is Aundrae Allison, first ECU receiver to catch for 1,000. You're listening to Pirate Radio. And every time I hear that, I'm like, man, I can't believe that it took that long to have a 1,000-yard receiver. But you got to take a lot of pride in that because, as you said, after you came Dwayne Harris, Justin Hardy, Zay Jones, Isaiah Winstead, C.J. Jones. We've had
Lance Lewis.
Lance Lewis, who came in, and yeah, fantastic. So, like, we've had a lot of guys do it since you, but yeah, there's only one that's the first, right?
Yeah, for sure. And a fascinating backstory to that. I remember sitting in, it might have been one of those lines to where, like, you're getting your schedule and everything, figured out or whatever, and I'm talking to someone I had just met. Actually, it was Bree Berkowitz, who's now, I think, affiliated with Penn State. And we didn't know each other, but we're talking. It was other athletes in there, and I said it out loud, and people thought I was crazy. I was like, "I'm gonna catch for 1,000. I'm going to the league." And it was like, Aundrae, people don't catch for 1,000. Even on the bus, like some of my teammates, they were like linebackers and stuff. Like Quentin Cotton, them was like, "Man, you're not catching for 1,000." So, it's just one of them things. I've always had that spirit to kind of like, I would say something that would be like really extreme, but the good part about doing things like that is like you're almost like holding yourself accountable because you don't want to be called out by people who heard you like set a high bar or a high goal. So that's the first thing that comes to mind, that little backstory. But then just thinking about all the great players throughout the history of ECU, and you got those great quarterbacks in the past, like the Blakes and things like that. It's like, wow, like it does really stick out, to think that a person will come in later, like 2005 and 6, to be the first to catch for 1,000.
I guess you got to believe in yourself before anybody else can believe in you, right? So
you got to be delusional, for sure.
You got to be a little, okay. There's the lesson for everybody today, the one lesson from this chat. Be a little delusional in yourself. It'll take you somewhere. You mentioned Bree Berkowitz back in the area. She is getting married to ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin later this year. So there's a story for you.
Yeah, that was exciting to see, man. I love that, keeping everything in the purple and gold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Aundrae, you spend your time here at ECU, and you've got that goal the whole time to make it to the NFL. Let's talk about that chapter with the Vikings and beyond college football.
Yeah, so, I mean, it went by like a blur, honestly. Once I got to the pros, things just sped up and was going a lot faster than college. But I enjoyed my time in the pros. It taught me a lot. I was able to see great talent and be fans of, some of the people that you grow up playing video games. Right. See them in real life, and you're just like, wow, like that's amazing. But yeah, my time in the league, obviously, me being a competitive person that I am, I would love to have been in the league for 10 plus years. But I had my opportunities. And I was able to, put a placeholder in history with the Vikings when I returned that kick for 106. It was the longest play in the history until Percy Harvin came and broke that record by a yard. And, those things like that and just building those type of relationships with players that I still keep in contact with, and having a close connection to the Vikings organization still to the day. I'm just happy and proud just to have those type of things as doors and avenues that help me propel to the next stages of life for me.
That's awesome, man. And another guy we talk to every week here is Justin Hardy, who was a great at East Carolina, got drafted by the Falcons, played in the league 4 years or so, and has since become – I don't know if he's quite a Hall of Famer in Canada yet, but he was the leading receiver last year. He's up there again this year, had a touchdown and a win the other night, and he's still playing. I was just curious, Aundrae, after the NFL, did you play in any other pro leagues around?
I did. I was playing. It was like a Virginia league that they had. I don't remember what the name of it is. It dissolved.
Right.
I did play for about 3-4 months. And then after that, I was totally fine with the transition side of things.
Right.
You know, one thing that I always kept pride in was I always like kept the identity of like I'm Aundrae, like my mom's and dad's son, before all of the other labels. Like I just happened to play football, you know, and I never wanted to have that feeling of like losing my whole sense of identity through sports or any other title that could be given to me. So yeah, when I played in that league, it was fun because I had Coach Marty Schottenheimer.
Oh wow!
And man, he's legendary, man. I'll never forget some of the, you know, the motivational things that he would say before game. It was sort of like Lou Holtz type of feel.
Yeah.
And then when I was on the Jets, his son was the O coordinator. That's the head coach at the Cowboys right now.
Right.
So it was a great experience. I got to be around, you know, like that legendary coach, like I said, Marty, and that was an aha moment. Like, wow, like this is the guy who was the Chargers and KC and responsible for this style of it. It was a great experience for me.
Spent 1 year with my Washington Redskins, and then Daniel Snyder fired him after an 8-8 season. Shouldn't have fired him.
I remember that.
But anyway, because they brought in Steve Spurrier, which I could talk about my Washington team forever, and I'm not going to do that, so we'll move on. Aundrae, you mentioned coaches. We have Greg Hudson on every week. You ever mix it? Coach Hud, he would probably call you a freakazoid. That's what he calls the elite of the elite. But did you have any mix-ups with the defensive coordinator of the Pirates during your time at ECU?
No, I mean, outside of the healthy challenges that him and I Coach Hud would do with CJ, as far as like outperforming, you know, their top player on offense, you know,
right.
That was that, and just, you know, I mean, Coach Hud is a big dog. Like, you know, his history and his whole tenure as a coach and his playing days as well. He's a legend. So I was just so happy to be around someone like him, because he almost was like a head coach as well as Skip Holtz, you know, but just in a different way. But he just made the whole defense kind of like have that swag and that energy and that confidence and just that dog, you know. So I love Coach Hud. Like, Coach Hud is one of my favorite coaches that I've ever been around.
While we're talking coaches, we have Bryce Williams on, a former ECU tight end. He said Donnie Kirkpatrick, and I know Donnie K is this like funny guy that I ain't never seen him get mad. I heard he can get in your face and get mad. Bryce said he never got in Justin Hardy's face because Hardy was the golden child who always did right. But how about old Donnie K back in the day being a receivers coach? Did he ever get on you?
Yeah, he would get on me a lot because I would doze off in like a meeting at school. And he would, you know, tear into me and be calling me out. But I like that because it's like I'm the star receiver, and if he didn't hold me accountable, you know, the receiver room and look at it like, well, you don't say nothing to Dre. So I'm all good with that. Like, I feel like when you're in a position like that, that comes with it. You know, like if you're gonna be the lead dog, you know, you've got to be able to take the yin and the yang. But yeah, you get Coach K mad, he will say some crazy stuff. And then, like, you know, anytime, you know, it was all from like love, like for him to like uplift you and inspire you. Like, no, you better than that. But he'd dig into you for sure.
I developed a pretty good relationship with Philip Henry. I just started interviewing him, and then after he left, he would come on my show. We'd talk quite a bit. And he was a really cool dude, but really seemed like y'all had – I know the coaches, man, that the coaches had a great family atmosphere together. and really got along. Seemed like you players did as well. There was a pretty good family environment during that time, during the Skip era and during the time you were here, Aundrae. Would you say that was the case?
Absolutely. That definitely was the case. And me and Phil, we still talk every day, literally like on a group chat with other
Good,
players. Yeah. So no, you're absolutely right about that. And that's what made that season so special. Just coming like from the true underdog season before, not a lot of, expectations, and then us gelling together, just the hardships of how we practice and bringing us together. Like, we used to have those knee things on, like, so when you have like those challenging moments, you grow closer together because y'all are all going through, all of the war stories and stuff together.
Let me ask you about this. I just thought about this. It's uncomfortable to ask you, but it's part of when I hear Aundrae Allison. Another thing that comes up is, you in the bowl game. People say you had the NFL on your mind and not that bowl game. So I'd like for you to address that, if you don't mind. That and I don't know where that came from. I've never subscribed to it, but I have heard that, Aundrae, that people like question you in the bowl game against USF. Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking. You're sitting where you are. I'm sitting where I am. This is my business. My wife and I, we put this together 4 years ago, turned it into a franchise. We got multiple locations open. So it's safe to say that I was thinking as a businessman, but just ironically, then it was not something that you should do. But as you fast forward to where we are now, players don't even want to play in the bowl game unless it's the natty. If it's not those top tier bowls, they don't want to play.
100%.
And college football and all the coaching staff, everybody across the country. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So what was in my thought process, and I have zero regrets about, is I came from a poor family, right? And I get to the position, like I told you, I got there. I said, I'm gonna catch 1,000. I'm going to the league. Now, the last game of the year in the second half, I had an MCL sprain. I could have left and went to the league. Coach Holtz, we talked. Coach Kirkpatrick, we talked. Like, okay, come back for your senior year. Cool. Now, I'm making business decisions at this point because whether or not it's aligned with ECU, I still have my family, in which that's the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? So, yes, I definitely checked out, and would I have done it differently? May have, but I still don't have any regrets about the way that it played out, because that's just how the universe is. It's like the thing that you think is the worst for you, sometimes it's the best. So yeah, I slid in the draft. Cool. Lost out on some dollars, but I made a business decision, and not only was I the first to catch 1,000 ECU, I was the first to make business decisions and not play up the bar or play in a bowl game to risk the whole element of possibly getting injured and not even getting the opportunity to play in your dream league, so it is what it is, that's just one of the things.
Dude, amazing answer, and you're right. When you're kind of the first to do something, it's a little radical. But now you're right. Everybody does it. So I appreciate you answering that the way you did, and who's going to say you made the wrong choice where you are today? So that's all.
And that's the thing. That's the maturity. That's the beauty of life, because hindsight is always 20/20. But you get rewarded by taking action, and you get rewarded by being able to stand strong in your own conviction. Like, I know I made the right decision. The people who say I didn't make the right decision, well, that's because they were also in on possibly getting rewarded,
right?
For me taking the other route. So it's fine. It's like, okay, at the end of the day, it happened, and I just want people just to know that, like, you can make decisions in life and recover from it. It's not the end all be all, But so many players and athletes allow stuff like that to just continuously linger over them, so they can't take the next step because that is so big. But you got to like look at it from a standpoint of like, is it big like because of how I see it, or is it big because of how someone else is seeing it and interpreting it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, Coach K still coach. He still coached years afterwards. Coach Holtz them still coaching. Nobody lost that from nothing. Like, it's not gonna do anything to you.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, it seems like, well, what are his teammates gonna say? Well, a lot of those guys, they're your buddies and want the best for you, right? So a lot of times they're gonna say, hey man, do what you got to do. But I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but
No, for sure. Like you said, when you're the first one, when you're a trailblazer,
Yeah.
you walk in that door, you're gonna take all the arrows. You know, it was the
Yeah.
same thing. What's funny is in the pros, this is the first year I got in, it was like the first time when Nike was doing customized colored cleats. So going into training camp, I had at least 15 pairs of customized biking cleats. And Coach Childress, the head coach at the time, was livid. You can't do that because you can only wear like black, white, and purple. You know, I had all yellow, all purple. It was crazy. And then I started getting paid by my teammates to customize their cleats. And so you fast forward, all you see is custom cleats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of them things. That's why I knew transitioning into business, I was okay with that. Because I know what comes with the business things, like you're betting on yourself, right? And you are okay with putting out fires every day, right? And then the innovation side, being ahead of the curve, knowing what your competitors are doing and being ahead of that. That's pretty much the summary of business. And I was really excited and stoked about having the opportunity to do business. So that's why I'm right now.
You were living in the future, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're up against it, Aundrae, and we're going to talk every week. So we got plenty to discuss. But let's tell folks what you're doing today. Tell us about you and your wife's business and everything you got going on.
Yeah, so Dotherma Wellness and Recovery, it is a studio. It's a business that hyper focuses on ways to bring your body and mind back to its normal state. So we have modalities and therapies like infrared sauna, red light therapy. We have compression therapy, which is Normatec compression. We have contrast therapy where you're in the sauna and then you contrast that with a cold plunge at like 45, 50 degrees. And then we have fat freezing. And then on top of that, those are our core services. And then we have a medical side of things that are just like the additional specialty services where we're able to do any type of medical prescriptions from several of our compounded pharmacy accounts that we have. We're able to do lab work because we have a medical director and a staff up under him that allows us to tap into that side of wellness. And yeah, we started it 4 years ago as a way to have something here in the Northern Charlotte area for athletes. We was targeting athletes to come and, get their legs back or get their body back because, sports is really serious here in the South Charlotte and Northern Charlotte area, but Northern Charlotte didn't have anything. And I was taking my son at the time, who I had out of high school, I was taking him to a similar practice in South Charlotte, but it was just the time was like 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back. And so we started this, we was targeting athletes and it's years and years of just research and development. We put a business model together that is consistent, runs on its own. We're always still making tweaks, but last June 27th, we became a nationwide franchise.
Wow.
And that was my birthday present to myself. My birthday was 2 days before. And then we have one that's about to open in Wilmington, and then we have several pending for the South Charlotte area. So it's really a blessing. And I always say like luck favors those who like take action, because we didn't have a clue about anything in this business. We was just like, well, let's put one there fresh out of the pandemic. Yeah, so we're lucky and blessed for sure.
That's awesome, man. And, boy, a great chat today. I don't know how we're going to top this one, but we'll figure it out, Aundrae, because we'll do it every Monday with you here on Pirate Radio Live. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate your candidness, man. That was a lot of fun. We'll do it again next week. How about that?
No, I'm looking forward to it. Let's keep this thing going.
Aundrae Allison joining us on Pirate Radio Live. We'll talk to him on Mondays here throughout the football season and the weeks leading up to it. And you heard it from the horse's mouth there regarding the Papa John's Bowl back in the day. Aundrae made a business decision, and turns out, as I said, he was living in the future. One of the first, I guess, to kind of opt out mid-bowl game rather than before a bowl game. And you may not like his answer, but I certainly do appreciate his honesty and candidness there. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We got our Fleet Feet rundown. Jarrett's got a movie review. I have a movie take and a television show review. And we'll talk more sports with you as well. Pirate Radio Live rolls on a Monday. Back with you after this.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for the perfect summer hangout? Swing by Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room for our Midday Munchies lunch menu, just $10.25 Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 3. We've got 46 cold draft beers, a killer Sunday brunch from 9 to 12:30, and our regular menu every Sunday, noon to 7. Your new Sunday Fun Day destination. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m., and follow us on social media for more events. Check out the Repair Shop game room with pool tables, darts, and more, or kick back on our dog-friendly patio with the best staff in town. We're serving up good vibes at Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room all summer long, where good times are always on tap.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Russell's is a full-service clothing store for both men and women. Family-owned and operated in historic downtown Washington for 41 years. This is Rhonda from Russell's, and we visit the country's largest markets to bring you quality clothing at affordable prices. From the finest in men's suits, sports coats, and accessories to fashionable dresses, tops, and jewelry for the women. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. Give Russell's a try. You, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
It's bow time. Sure, you've had a sausage biscuit before, but have you had the smoked sausage biscuit from Bojangles? Well, now is your chance. Juicy, slow-cooked smoked sausage is grilled to perfection and served on a fluffy, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. No one does breakfast like Bojangles, and this smoked sausage biscuit doesn't disappoint. Right now, you can get 2 for just $5. Start your day with this flavor-packed deal while it lasts. It's bow time.
This is Dixon Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has one of the biggest used car inventories in eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Go Pirates! Now let's head it on back in. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Jackson. Got Abigail and Ava here as well. Saw Avery Saturday out of practice.
Saw him this morning at practice.
He's getting it done behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's a busy fella during the afternoon, so he's making the most of his time here in the mornings.
Let's get our Fleet Feet rundown. Does Jackson know how to let us hear from Alex Harper, Shirley? Let's see if we can hear from old A. Harp, the former long snapper of the Pirates. Tell us about the Fleet Feet rundown.
He's been through some fall camps.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
First up, I see Hollywood. Is that wishing Hollywood Hogan a happy birthday?
Yeah, 72 years old today. Would have never thought he'd make it this far. So happy birthday, Hulk Hogan.
I got news for you. He did not make it this far.
Really?
Unfortunately, passed away. So, Jared, you saw Weapons.
Yeah.
Weapons looks very interesting. I like the marketing. You, a while back, said, hey, have you seen this trailer? I said, no. And I watched about a minute of it, and I was like, all right, I've seen enough. I want to see the movie. I don't want to see any other clips. So without spoiling anything, how was it?
It was great. Very wild. Some wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Wild stuff. Zach Kreger, I think his name is. He's the same. Have you seen Barbarian?
I have.
Yeah, he did that, and that was another wild.
There was some wild stuff in that.
And he was also in The Whitest Kids You Know, so that you can tell you see a lot of that in his movies with like some comic relief. But yeah, great movie. Josh Brolin on his A game.
I like the girl that's in it. That's in Ozark.
She's in that. She played the Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four. She was really good. Benedict Wong was pretty good in it. He's also in some Marvel stuff. And I don't know how to.
Hey, Wong.
I don't know how to give a review without spoiling it. Just go.
What number out of 10?
9.
Didn't get a 10. I've seen a lot of people saying it's fantastic.
It is absolutely fantastic. But I don't know. There was some moments where it's just like, okay, this is a little out there.
Okay.
Kind of.
All right. I don't want to hear anymore.
It didn't lose me.
All right.
Well,
I know. I'm just scared.
I was into it the whole time. I was sitting. I mean, the whole stroking my facial hair. Like
that. By the way, you shaved.
Yeah, it got a little too much. A little too much.
Deep
in thought.
I want to see that, and I'm ready for it to come out on my television.
It's just like it was a packed theater, and there was one guy sitting down near the front that was kind of making me like, all right, this guy's walked out of the theater like 4 or 5 times, isn't walking back with any food or drink. I got my eye on this guy, and then I noticed there was a cop just standing at the front of the theater the whole time. And I'm like, oh.
It seems like one of those movies where something could go down.
Yeah, and then like an AR-15 pops up on the screen, and I'm like, oh, here it goes. This guy's about to.
But nothing happened.
Nothing happened. I'm just paranoid and an idiot.
Well, I understand. People are freaks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've got a couple of Hollywood takes. A take on The Departed, one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear. You told me 5 hours ago you had a take, and I've been on the edge of my seat.
I don't think it's going to catch you too far off guard. But the performances in that movie by DiCaprio, namely DiCaprio, phenomenal.
Yeah. Matt Damon,
solid.
Marky Mark.
Whatever.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson, who we've talked about before in that movie. You said his unnecessary racist
the opening monologue.
It doesn't really fit anything.
Scorsese's one of the best, but that one could have been cut. The people he's judging and being racist towards aren't even a focal point of the movie.
No, they're not in the movie.
Yeah. I feel like he just wanted to say the N-word. That's the only reason that was in the movie.
And you know what? It continued from there because I'm going to say his performance in that movie was one of the worst performances of any movie of all time.
Oh, I don't.
It's like watching a cartoon. What am I watching here? Am I watching a cartoon or am I watching a real movie?
Yeah.
He throws the drugs on the bed. I don't want you to get up till your whole body's numb. He does that. He's got a rubber dong in the theater.
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing? Shirley loves Jack Nicholson's Joker, as do I. It almost felt like he was playing the Joker in that movie.
Well, Jack Nicholson is the white Morgan Freeman in which he plays himself in every single movie. Like, there's no real change to anything. From Chinatown to the Bucket List, he is just himself in every single movie.
It almost took me out of the movie.
Yeah.
And I've watched it 8 times
It's great.
But I finally realized it the other night that, like, he's almost doing a different movie than these other guys.
Yeah. And that's the big reason why I don't like the movie. Like, it's a great movie full of a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson, I love him. He's great in the movie. But Jack Nicholson just takes you out of it.
He does. It's a terrible performance.
And I normally hate Matt Damon and everything he's in, but somehow somebody ended up more hated than Mark Wahlberg, Alec Baldwin, and Matt Damon. That's a perfect cast to hate, but Jack Nicholson, I don't like.
It's like he makes a joke of the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate his performance. Also, I want to say, I don't think the people that created the show Wednesday, which, the Addams Family, I watched the black and white old Addams Family when I was a kid, like the reruns or whatever. In the 90s, the movies came out. MC Hammer wrote a song. I like those movies. I had a crush on Wednesday Addams, who actually was in season 1 of Wednesday.
Who played?
And she's on Yellow Jackets.
Never seen any of
What is her name? Big fan of her. Her name is, Christina Ricci.
Huh.
And so I was a big fan of her when I was 10 years old. Still am to this day. But I think the people that created the show Wednesday were not making it for 43-year-old heterosexual married men from Eastern North Carolina. I don't think that was the demographic.
No, I've never seen any of what you've talked about, but I can go ahead and tell you, yeah.
But I love it. It's a great show.
All right.
It's funny. I love roasting people, and she just constantly roasts people. It's a little much, but that's her character. She's
yeah.
You thought Bo Batts talked about death a lot during his appearance? It's all about death. I think it's a great show. I watched it with my 16-year-old daughter, episode 1 of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
She really enjoyed it. She said, I was not expecting this, but she enjoyed it. And I would like to recommend Wednesday as a family show. And Jarrett, I'm interested. Just watch an episode of it and see what you think. Are you familiar with the Addams Family?
No.
Really?
I mean, I know what the Addams Family is.
Right.
I know, like, in Spanish class, they use the Addams Family theme song to teach us the days of the week. 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 You got lunes and martes, domingo.
Lunes. You are a hick, bro.
Look,
we got old lunes. Happy lunes to you, buddy.
Yeah, is that today? Is lunes Monday?
Sure
right,
is.
Hey. Days of the
Martes coming up tomorrow. Mañana. Wednesday is a great show. Do y'all watch Wednesday? Any of the interns? Abigail's nodding yes. We'll get to know her in a moment.
Can we turn the mic on?
Jackson,
Mike is on. I was kind of going to give Abigail a chance to tell us about Wednesday and her experiences with it.
Do you have any takes on The Departed or Wednesday before we move on?
I started it. I don't know. I just haven't really gotten into it as much as some of the other people have. Like, I know my family really enjoys it. It's just, I don't know. It's not really.
What are we talking about right now?
Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Good show on that.
It's one of my favorite days.
All right, let's get to know Abigail. Abigail, welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am great. Where are you from?
I'm from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay. Did you play sports growing up?
No, I was a theater kid.
Okay. You're kind of tall.
Yeah.
No volleyball, no basketball, no
I
nothing?
always get asked about volleyball. I did not play volleyball, not once.
All right. So the theater, you and Jackson have that in common.
Really?
Maybe we should do a pirate radio play. Give them the lead roles. What year are you at East Carolina?
I'm going into my junior year, but I'm a transfer. So
Okay. Where'd you transfer from?
App State.
Okay.
See that damn portal.
From the once again.
Yeah.
From the mountains to the coast. Why did you make the move here?
Honestly, Boone rent is like really expensive. So
Okay.
I was just looking to transfer, and then this was on my list.
Good deal. Why did you decide to intern at Pirate Radio?
I'm doing sports, so I've been doing sports media for like the longest time, and then I think I met Mr. Ellerby, and then told him I was interested.
Okay. Well, that's interesting that you didn't play sports, but are interested in sports media.
Yeah.
So do you watch sports?
Yeah, I got really into hockey like my senior year of high school. I just was like obsessed with hockey, and then
Like Hurricanes or
Hurricanes, and then I just went from there. Just started studying.
So do you or your family have like a favorite NFL team?
I'm a Rams fan, but my family I think is like more college than anything.
Why Rams?
My boyfriend is a Rams fan.
Okay.
And he just like put me on.
That works. Any questions for Abigail?
Mm-mm.
Not a one.
I mean, I interviewed her. I've trained her. I mean,
what are your favorite movies?
Oh gosh, when I was The Green Mile has been my favorite story or movie. For
Okay.
The longest, yeah. Superman was really good. I saw that.
The new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be on.
do you think it was standing ovation in the theater worthy?
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the only one not clapping or standing up. I was standing up walking down the stairs to leave, but everybody, it's like, all right, it wasn't that good.
No, but maybe. I probably would have been convinced if I was there.
Now,
don't be a sheep.
Nicholas Hoult deserved a standing ovation. Lex Luthor.
What's the last movie you saw that deserved a standing ovation, Jared? We've talked about a lot of movies lately.
I mean,
Sinners.
I normally
Weapons.
like love the dumbest things. Like, have you seen A Strange Wilderness with Steve Zahn, Jonah Hill?
Mm-mm.
It's the dumbest thing in the world, but it's great.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my boy, Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg.
Okay. So something stupid.
Yeah, something only I like.
Okay. All right, Abigail. Well, I think that is all we need from you at this moment. But we appreciate you being here.
How have I done training so far?
That's a good
today.
question.
Any notes?
No, it was great.
What about Ava? Does Ava have any notes?
No.
Nice.
No.
Jackson has gotten the stuff on his own, so I'm not going to ask for notes.
Woohoo! Jamie says Pirate Radio Live presents their adaptation of Hook.
Ooh.
All right.
Let me write that script.
Hey, I could get behind that.
Have
I've
you
got
seen
I've got the
Hook?
pirate costume and all.
So Hook, we had a long discussion about Hook because it's
week's
rated
worth.
like 24% or something on Rotten Tomatoes. I fully disagree with that. It's a great movie. I don't know what these people are expecting it to be. But, yeah, we could go Peter, Tinkerbell, I don't know, whoever.
Yeah. Look a little Julia Roberts.
You look a little...
Jared could be Hook. He's already got the facial hair for
I
it.
agree.
And
go ahead.
Chan could be the crocodile.
Jeez. What's the dude?
Smee?
Shmee.
Yeah, there's Shmee right there, sitting
You're
beside you,
Shmee?
Jared.
All right.
I'm Smee. Smee.
So I would be Captain Hook. That's pretty cool.
Take a break. We'll come back and continue our Fleet Feet rundown. We'll do a flip through. NFL thought changes.
Yeah, have you seen, heard, watched anything over the last weekend that made you change your opinion on an NFL team?
I have a definitive answer on that when we return back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. For Cadillac, we got the XT5, plenty in stock, $5,000 off. For Mazda, we have the Mazda 3, 2.9%, the CX-70, $440 a month lease special, the CX-50, $339 a month with only $29.95 down. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Michaels and Gayquee Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates! Now let's take it back on into Clip.
Take it back on in now. Thank you, Jackson. Watching some Cam Ward highlights, Jarrett. Did you watch his highlights from his first game?
I was unable to catch that.
Throwing some pretty good balls here. Should have had one picked there a moment ago, but pretty good, I would say, overall in his Titans debut. I was trying to well, first of all, you can ask me the question. What question do you have?
Well, seen anything over the week or weekend that makes you change your mind?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was going to be a jerk and say that and say it's just preseason. But to answer honestly, no, I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Now, how about you?
God, I had one. I'll start with Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Can we pump the brakes? I think he proved me wrong because I did not.
Was everybody going crazy about him?
Again, yes, again, because he threw for 130 yards. I mean, if Nike's gonna put out graphics and we're gonna start to call for him to have the starting job, Skylar Thompson should be the starting quarterback in Pittsburgh.
I don't mind him having the starting job in Cleveland.
Yeah, but I mean, over one preseason game,
yeah, and over the other guys they have there.
Joe Flacco's Super Bowl MVP, man, Super Bowl champion.
Well, were you alive when he won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 13 years ago.
Okay.
But
You're not 13 years old?
No, I'm not 13 years old. But I think just the Browns suck. Shedeur is okay. I think that should be the end of the discussion.
That's why I would start him. Joe Flacco's not going to do anything with that team, just like Shedeur probably won't either.
Yeah.
So why not start him?
See what you got. Yeah, of course. But just the media coverage is my problem. Let's pump the brakes.
Let's blame the media.
The lamestream media, yes. My definitive take, I thought Ben Johnson going to the Bears would be very good for them. And I thought like Caleb Williams is built to rise with Ben Johnson. And I think Ben Johnson leaving Detroit will be the worst thing ever for both the Lions and the Bears.
Wow. Okay. Do you need to pump the brakes?
No. We've seen a year of Caleb Williams, and they're going to stick with him, I think, for a good while, and I think that's a mistake.
Wow.
I think that's going to just tank Ben Johnson's head coaching career, and he'll never recover from it.
That part's big, but the other part too. So what are the Lions going to be moving forward?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
They reached the top, they missed their shot, and now they're just going to be in purgatory forever because Dan Campbell won them 15 games, took them to a conference championship. You can't fire the guy unless he bottoms out, and I think he's a good enough head coach to where they're not going to bottom out, but they're just going to win those 7-8 games every year, sneak into the playoffs maybe, and it's over. It's done.
Well, I like that for my dog of the day bet that the Green Bay Packers win the NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
You do a weird thing where, like, you end a sentence, and I think you're talking more. And, like, at that point, I thought you were going to say something. But you're not.
No, I was going to try to maybe bring up the Vikings, but I just...
Who is the youngest probable starting quarterback week 1 in the NFL?
I feel like it's got to be JJ.
JJ McCarthy at 22 years of age.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm older than a guy, good Lord.
Good Lord, indeed. Jamie says a 4 or 5 quarterback rotation from the Browns would be great. Why not get crazy, man? Let's do that.
Why not?
Let's put in one a quarter, one a different drive. That would be fun.
As long as Joe Flacco gets the final 5 minutes of the game.
All right, I'm fine with that.
That's your best chance to win.
It'd be a closer.
Quick flip through.
All right. Stop. Oh, you went from the front. Okay. Stop.
Smew?
Done them. Stop. The Cougars of Washington State. I think of Ryan Leaf and Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, I think of Ruben Mays and Steve Broussard.
Who are the leaders?
Luke Falk.
Oh, yeah.
Connor Holiday. Alex Brink.
Is it all Mike Leach guys? All newer guys?
Career receiving Gabe Marks, Marquez Williams, Dom Williams. Marquez Wilson, excuse me. Dom Williams.
Washington State.
Idaho, San Diego State, North Texas.
How does Phil still have them?
Oh, they're with the Independents.
Here we go. We finally found the Independent / Pac-12. Next year, we'll have a full Pac-12 once again.
Yeah, I guess they're last.
And how about he's got them ahead of the American? That's tough.
Bit of spit in the face of a P6.
UConn is ahead of East Carolina. And I saw a poll today what's his name? Not RJ Felton.
Johnson?
RJ Powers, maybe?
Powers.
Ranked all of the FBS schools. What do you think?
I saw it. We're 100.
100 on the dot.
I think State was, 53 or something?
Yeah, we got a ways to go, Pirate fans.
But we are built to rise. We will soar.
Back with you to wrap it up after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. You do have a website that sort of combines your 2 dealerships. That is driveherenow.com. Talk about that.
Yeah, we created the driveherenow.com name to incorporate our whole organization. You go there and you can see logos for both our Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World's location. All our inventory is there to see for both locations.
Driveherenow.com. 1 website, 2 outstanding dealerships. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, in MLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird for my friends at Shimmer Boutique. Arrivals are here from all your favorite brands like Kinder Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and a lot more. Shop now at shimmerboutiqueonline.com and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is your place to get your very own Parker Bird shirt, available in youth and adult sizes. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Wings Over Greenville just got bold with their new bourbon barbecue flavor. It's a triple threat, sweet, smoky, and smooth. Download the Wings Over app, enjoy the Frequent Flyer Club, earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. Save your go-to orders, order ahead, and skip the line. First-time app user, get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of eastern North Carolina.
Pirate Radio.
Where it is a first down. Pirates
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Stock market update for you all. The Dow is down 200 today. The Nasdaq is down 64, and the S&P is down 16. So not the best of days for it, but this is your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing. Call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors. Now let's head it back into clip.
All right. Need to investigate your investors at Wells Fargo Advisors.
We're iterizing that.
You don't want to get scammed. You know?
Exactly. Which is why we did the investigating for you. Wells Fargo Advisors, the place to go. All right, Jackson, Abigail, Ava, thank y'all. Shirley Rhodes, we'll see you Tuesday. Enjoy the J-Bone.
Yes, sir. Ride the pot.
Back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 12.